Hello, and welcome to the WWE Network Review, or the WNR podcast, a weekly podcast where we watch the very best the WWE Network has to offer by watching something then, now, and forever, and see if it's worth the $9.99 a month. Or watching something from the 80s, 90s, noughties, and now. And this month we've been watching pay-per-views from WWE, ECW, and WCW. It's episode 49 today. My name's James Rowlands, and as always I'm joined by...
Dan White.
And...
Gerald Gouldler.
Yes, like I say, episode 49. And we're going to continue, well, we're going to finish what we started. We're going to finish what we started. So, yeah, we started ECW Barely Legal 97 last week, on last week's episode. We're going to finish it now.
Extreme Championship.
And we left off with a great six-man tag team match, wasn't it? The Japanese Taka Michinoku and et al. Had a great little match.
I think I was half asleep.
Were you half asleep watching
Yeah.
it? It's all the drink you're having, I guess. You need to cut down drink, you got a problem.
Cut down on working.
You need to cut the work. But Jared, you're not going to be joining us for the second half of this podcast, are you? Because this is our then moment continued ECW. You won't be with us for our forever moment where we watch WWE Backlash 2003. Because you've got girl commitments, haven't you?
Yeah, commitments. Man.
Commitments, mate. Alright, enough said. That'll be a shame, but yeah, we'll continue. And we see the Japanese dudes. And here comes the franchise Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas was franchise, he was like the main guy in ECW champion. And really good in the mic as well. Francine in this corner. You know anything Douglas, Jan?
No, not until now when you guys just told me. He was the biggest, basically the man of ECW.
He was, especially in the early years. He was in WWF in 1995. He was Intercontinental Champion, but he had problems with the Clique at that point. Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. And Dream Style and the way he wrestled. By the time he got to WCW in about 1999-2000, he was past it at that point, if you know what I mean. Like physically, he was gone. And he still runs like hardcore homecoming shows and other like ECW alumni stuff. But he's just not welcome in the WWF anymore, WWE. You'll never really hear his name as much. Even in like the ECW documentaries and stuff, they kind of leave him alone. But I liked him. Especially in ECW, because he actually, you see him on the mic anyway, calling people pussy, he always swore.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah. And it was him becoming the Eastern Championship Wrestling Champion, kind of made it extreme. They broke away, they had the NWA World Title belt at that point, which was held by like Dusty Rhodes and people like that. And he basically threw down the belt and said, no, we're Extreme now, we're ECW. And that's how ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling really started. Important part, Shane Douglas. With Pitbull, I don't really know much about the Pitbulls.
No.
They were an ECW team of Pitbull 1 and Pitbull 2. So nice original names.
Are they twins or are they just...
No, they were just different, they're not even related, you know. But they were successful. I mean, ECW at this point, as you can see, they love this kind of stuff.
So I'm guessing the Pitbulls didn't really more them.
The ECW is where they found their fame, and they didn't really make it past that point. I think if you look at the tag teams in WCW or in WWE, there's so many of them that they kind of didn't really need any there, ECW tag teams, maybe apart from the Dudleys, and then maybe, because Public Enemy, they were a big tag team but didn't really make it. Dudley's kind of the only one that did.
But I use, if they make WWE, then they're someone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
or
WCW wrestlers or ex-ECW, TNA, sorry to mention the unmentionables. But.
Yeah, you got to be a success though as well, haven't you? Just to be in WWE, there's a certain point that you got to...
But Sandman, he didn't make it at all in WWE.
No, I mean, yeah.
He came back as part of the old ECW, the originals.
Yeah. No, I suppose you're right there, yeah. Cut the hook.
I think he had a Royal Rumble appearance, but was eliminated.
Not really,
like Sabu.
Yeah, Sabu's another one. He had a match with I think John Cena at a
He
pay-per-view.
wore sanitary towels on his arms.
Yeah, but he was extreme. We're going to see Sabu in the main event anyway, so he was extreme.
I've seen him get chokeslammed for a table by Kane.
We see him all sorts of the love bar as well. About people not making it in WWE, like Sandman. Rhino, would you say was a success?
Well,
in-
yeah.
I don't know. He's been quite a pivotal part though. He's he played a part in Edge and Christian winning the tag team titles.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
He's had a good hardcore run.
yeah, he had a good. And don't,
He's done a lot for NXT.
yeah, and he gored Jericho through the SmackDown stage. Don't forget as well. And
Yeah.
like you said, recent times on NXT, he's looked his part, hasn't he? Yeah. What's your thoughts on
I
Rhino?
think he's done a lot for the youngsters, obviously. Give
Yeah.
them the push and help they deserve.
But success in WWE from ECW. I mean, because there's loads. Like
Yeah,
Tommy,
titles, didn't he?
yeah. Well, what in?
WWE.
Yeah, hardcore champion. I think. Yeah.
Well,
Well, let's think of
He's
the
a Jew.
people who have actually
Yeah.
made it, right, and won the heavyweight championship
Well, recent.
that was an ECW original. I can think of one.
Nah, there's been loads who started being through. Oh, what's your one?
Rob Van Dam.
There's Chris Jericho. He started off like ECW, didn't he?
What was he, a proper ECW?
Yeah, he was.
he-
He had his run in ECW for like a year or so, and then went to WCW, and then like Benoit as well, Guerrero.
I wouldn't say, yeah, but
Mysterio.
they're not well known for ECW.
Oh no, yeah, I suppose.
It's like
What
someone
about
like
Mick
Rob
Foley?
Van Dam. Foley,
Because he was Cactus Jack in ECW Extreme, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then WWE champion.
yeah.
Steve Austin's another one because he was.
You can't really.
He gave the promos, didn't he, in ECW? That kind of created the, well, not created, but when he left WCW.
Oh, and
then-
that's not including ECW when it reformed again, like when CM Punk was
Oh, no,
ECW
fuck that, no,
champion
don't do that.
and so on and so forth.
No, like you said, there's not many. Like Shane Douglas never really had a chance. Who else you had? Tommy Dreamer, when he never did anything, did he?
Nope. Taz,
Yeah.
he was a commentator. He's had a bit of a craze.
Yeah. I mean, we saw his debut there. It was good enough, but
Yeah.
he never really went. Raven, another dude who never,
Had a hardcore match.
yeah,
Couple of WrestleMania matches.
never did anything. Just incredible. Part of X Factor, isn't he? I mean, that was, with ECW, dude. I mean, success is. Who's more successful, Dudley's or RVD? You know.
RVD won her championship.
Yeah. It's a shame. Fucking, he fucked it up that way, really, isn't it?
420.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the match.
Yeah. No, this is a long ass match anyway.
How is
So
it? Oh,
yeah, Douglas throwing Pitbull back in, and they're just trading blows at the moment.
it's been a bit of a slow start, a slow burner. And
Yeah.
who is that dude in the helmet, the black stick? Who is it?
Where?
Down ringside, down to the right there.
Oh, he must be security for Shane Douglas, I guess. I just noticed him myself.
He's been throughout that. The
Oh,
black
yeah.
stick.
Here's Black Stick. It's like if Undertaker was lazy. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, got me on that.
Oh, seated pile driver.
Oh,
that
pile,
would finish most. That was a inverted seated pile driver.
Yep, it's over. But Shane Douglas picks him up.
You wouldn't
That's
see
what
that
the
in wrestling,
Undertaker
is it?
uses to finish wrestlers. Is he going for a second one?
I don't know.
No, it is a seated pile driver.
And another one. What do you say, Jazzo?
You just don't see that stuff no more in wrestling.
Nah, yeah, part
See
of
that?
but
Something like that. I know you don't see it that often, but that is close to what the Undertaker finishes men with.
yeah,
And two of them, and that bloke's still crawling about.
yeah. But this
Does it take?
I think I agree with you, but this is the problem with ECW. The more extreme you got, the more kind of they were told.
So a seated pile driver's just as common as a right hook in WWE.
So yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, because they pushed the boundary, so the art of selling, so to
Everything
speak, kind of went
everything
away.
is
Yeah,
a lot higher, and they didn't really need to sell legitimate things. You'd know they was hurt. They were just falling.
yeah,
This they've been beaten with barbed wire. They've been tombstoned onto
yeah.
thumbtacks.
All that kind of, and once he got really, and it was a big, exactly. So then if he just pinned him on a pile driver, it would have been like, what the fuck, man? You didn't, put through a table or something like that.
Saying that, I've seen Ric Flair get backdropped onto thumbtacks.
Oh yeah, Mick Foley, yeah.
That was brutal.
Fair play to Flair. Fair play to Flair. A little hardcore himself, didn't he? He had it in him. And we see Francine as well. Francine at ringside. I don't know if she made it into WWE. She might have had a little run, but that way Shane Douglas wearing down Pitbull number
It looks a bit
2.
like Billy Gunn.
Douglas, yeah. I mean, like I say, he had success in his career as well. Even early on, he used to team up with Ricky Steamboat in WWE Tag Team, and he was like a babyface. Everything went well, and then like I said, the attitude, but Billy Gunn-esque. but ECW at the time. Like I said, the matches had a lot longer for this storyline. Shane Douglas was the main eventer, so, you know.
Yeah, but someone the name of Pitbull number 2, I don't think, you know, it would be an easy match for someone like him.
Yeah.
I know he's quite a big fella.
A little
You know,
comeback.
if that much effort has gone into your name.
Yeah. Heyman was the driving force behind it. He's like, I'm going to call you Pitbull. What are you going to call me? Number 2.
What, number 2? No.
Pitbull number 2, yeah. But Pitbull 2 showing strength against Douglas there.
And their manager, Pitbull Lady. Or Pitbull 3, as she's more commonly known.
But then they got together, of course, had the Pitbull kids. And it was really nice, a little Pitbull family. Well, Pitbull number 2 just dumped Shane Douglas over the top through a table. It's extreme.
I'm just Shane Douglas to him. Someone with the name Pitbull number 2. If he's even number 2 of the Pitbulls.
What, he's not even the first?
He's not even the best Pitbull.
In life, he'll always
Right,
be number
you're
2.
Pitbull, you're Pitbull number 2. Oh, alright.
Shane Douglas, though, just took big impact on the outside and into the barricade as well. Well, barricades, the steel rail. And here come the men in
Fucking hell, Joey Styles is going mental.
here come the security. And Styles doing this all by himself. There's free security there.
Oh, there's 3 black sticks.
And that will save Douglas.
That's why them blokes in the
There we go.
helmets were stood ringside.
Lucky they were there, really. Otherwise, if that had kicked off without them, you know.
Good job I noticed them, otherwise he would have been beating Shane Douglas up.
Well, people had the net brace, but
Clearly didn't need it.
no. But can Shane Douglas get back into it now? Had a little bit of time to rest.
Number 2's got a bit of barrier.
There we
Well,
go.
it is extreme.
Yeah, there you go. Chuck in the guardrail as well.
Well, there's more chance of finding that under a fucking wrestling ring, because there's loads of them beside the ring, than like
Yeah, then
a baseball bat wrapped in rubber.
yeah. Or yeah, thumbtacks, like a bag full of, yeah.
Is this British Championship that's in the corner, or is it?
Yeah, it's for the ECW World Television Championship. Well, Douglas rolled out and catches Pitbull. Oh, even though it fell, it's still impact. But with ECW, you make a botch or something like that, you're just going to get up and just continue fucking them up. Like,
There's going to be more
Just get a
moments.
chair.
There's
Yeah.
going to be more chances to hit things.
yeah.
So I throw him out, set it up again. Oh, he's actually going to set it up and all. Oh no, he's going to throw it in.
Pitbull up 2 on the outside and just Douglas. Ooh.
Now he's got it.
Yeah. Sets them up, balls and all, on the guardrail.
Oh.
Chair to the back. Douglas in control. He's mocking him, Dan. He's mocking him, Jared. How dare he? Well, do you know what the one rule in ECW is?
Go on.
There are no rules. It's extreme.
Right.
Shane Douglas has been in complete control. Beating down on people, hasn't he, Jan?
It's been a bit brutal, hasn't it?
Pitbull's not backing down though. He's getting
Look
shots to
at
the
him.
head and he's just shaking them off.
Sorry, Joe, what?
It's been a lot better than I thought it'd be, to be honest.
Well, both men bringing it. Pitbull number 2 trying to make a comeback. I'm just going to call him Pitbull at the moment. Do you think people complain? They'll say, well, halfway during the match he changed. He was Pitbull number 2 besting him, and then he was just Pitbull. And they're not chanting he's hardcore. They're chanting she's a whore. Because this is ECW. And a scoop slam by Shane Douglas and telling the fans what he thinks of them.
Go forth and multiply.
Going to the top. We're going to see him fly. Oh, no. Gets caught. He's put straight back up there. We're going to see a super duper plex.
It's not so much wrestling finesse in this though, is it? It's more of just like the brutality.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. I mean, you do see it in spades with certain wrestlers, but...
It's like the Japanese wrestling, yeah, that was...
Yeah.
But that's a completely different show, just inserted a match into it.
Well,
It's-
I think the thing as well with ECW is like, every match is trying to top the other matches, so they're trying to put the moves in, they're trying to be as brutal as they can, you know, and get stuff. Unlike WWE, where each one is picked out, like the opening match can't do certain things because of the next match or the other match.
Yeah.
In ECW, you just see, you know, all sorts of shit, and it's just they kind of forget about not selling or wrestling moves. It's just like I said, brutal fight, and they're trying to get to the weapons
holy
first,
shit
sort of
moments.
blood. Exactly, yeah. Whoever gets busted open. Yeah, an ECW show, everybody bleeding in every single match. Like,
Well, I don't know, this match above all stands out compared to the other ones because it's actually like a fight I know it's slightly staged. It's not well, you know,
Yeah.
it's predetermined, so on and so forth. But it's interesting to see what they'd have to go through to get the pin.
Yeah, do you think it's a more realistic approach to it, or hard
don't know,
shots and, you know,
it's
brutal
kind
type of...
Limbo between the two.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it is more brutal, and I think they're getting more connection on these than they do in the WWE.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the WWE one,
There's pros and cons,
it's
yeah.
too story told kind of thing. This is just as it goes.
Yeah.
First bloke up, gets the first hit in. You know?
Yeah. But you like hardcore wrestling anyway. Is this the type of hardcore you're more associated with, or is it different? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Not ECW hardcore, more WWF hardcore.
yeah,
That
more,
was
more
more-
like constant weapon shots
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
That kind of crap.
Yeah.
But obviously, I expect it to be a bit more extreme.
Yeah. Yeah, bearing the name, yeah.
Not one to complain, but Pitbull 2
Yeah.
just Irish whipped him, and he let go of him about a second after starting the swing, so he didn't have any momentum,
Yeah.
and he just ran with it.
He just thought, fuck it, this
Yeah.
is the spot.
So he's just been slid into the ring by that bird.
Looks like a bit of table. Oh, that was good impact. Broke into 3. That will be it now. He got put through the table. Hey, what's your Joey Styles impersonation? Oh my god! Jan, have you got one? Oh my god! Yeah. Oh my god!
There you go.
Oh my god! On a chair at the back, and Douglas taking it to the extreme. I wonder how many times we're going to say extreme in the. I reckon we've said it
Extremely lots.
extremely. And another one, and how extreme is this match? Shane Douglas there, Extreme Pitbull 2 on the
That was an
canvas.
extremely good bit of table.
And again, the table breaks,
Unprotected chair, table shots, saucepan shots.
and the power of Pitbull is still in it. With Shane Douglas, he can go, if you know what I mean. He can wrestle as long as he wants. He won't tire.
I think I've got what it is now, is they're so focused on their holy shit moment, is they don't bother selling it. But when you're getting a bit of table that is obviously weaker than cardboard and, you know, it's like polystyrene,
Yeah.
and they're not selling it when they should be selling it.
Yeah. After a while, you get. Yeah, no, I know exactly
It's
what you're
like
saying,
it
yeah.
got beat over the head with a bit of foil, and it got straight back up again.
Yeah.
If you're going to get hit over the head and not and get straight back up again, you want to do it with a saucepan or something
Yeah.
solid.
Pretend like you've been shot otherwise, so it's
Yeah.
pointless, you know, yeah. Oh, but Douglas there had control, belt to the Pitbull's head, but Pitbull fought back with slam. Do you know what Shane Douglas's big finisher was? Belly to belly.
Very basic.
Yeah, exactly, but he still used it.
He's got his shoelace.
Pitbull's got the international object. Oh, and straight to Douglas's head, but Chris Candido comes out, we saw him earlier complaining about his arm injury, and he just got hit in the face, and there we go, Shane Douglas roll up. No, 2 count. He kicked out.
Mm.
And we can explain the in kick out
Mm.
when we see Backlash. And Shane Douglas hit the belly to belly, and he got the pin after all the extreme.
He bounced up after getting hit over the head with a bit of table. He got 2 seated pile drivers in a row. Straight back up, belly to belly. He's dead.
I told you it was his finisher, it come out of nowhere. What do you yeah, what do you think of that match, Jack?
It dragged out a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, in my liking. I think shorter matches,
Yeah.
more action.
So it is a 20-minute match, so
Yeah.
it is.
No, it was ravishing Rick Rude. Well, someone simply ravishing, doing
Yeah.
the groin thrust,
And
just
just
been beaten over the back with a title rope.
just kiss fancy, and yeah, Douglas from behind, got to unmask him. This is obviously Rick Rude. No, it's not, because Rick Rude is one of the dudes with Black Stig, and that ain't Rick Rude. There he is. Nightstick. No, he just punched me in the head.
Chokeslam.
And Brian changed to chokeslam Douglas.
No, extreme.
Ravishing Rick Rude. What happened to him?
Rick Rude. But in 1997, he would be in ECW, WWF, and WCW. So,
yes, he,
in the same year. Not many people could say that. And he was on WWF, he was on Raw and Nitro on the same night. Because that's one of the moments, you know, when they show it on the documentaries and stuff.
Yeah.
You had like beard on Raw, and then he came up Nitro, he's all clean shaven and like that to show it was live. But that's WCW, not ECW. Well, Rick Rude, who would have thought the ravishing one? So we've got 2 matches left, 2 big main events left. Taz versus Sabu.
Samoa Joe?
What?
Samoa Joe?
You could say that.
Taz, Bug Like Born, Bug Like Bread, and when he
Submission
died, he'd be Bug
machine.
Like Dead.
Both submission machines.
Yeah, Taz was the original human suplex
Do
machine
you think
and
that
human
is, though?
submission.
What?
Do you think that is Samoa Joe?
No. It's Taz.
You know the dudes on the right? That's Bill Alfonso. Remember me telling about you the other day, the other week? He was a referee at WrestleMania 9. That's Taz's manager.
It looks like he's fucking gone, man.
He's on the game, Jack.
He will play a very important part tonight. It's one of the main events, double main event. And this is Taz. And Taz in ECW was the real deal.
He was always the real deal.
Do you like Taz?
Yeah. You know I like Taz.
I know you like Taz as a commentator. I don't know how much you like him as a wrestler.
That's why I liked him as a commentator.
Oh.
I liked him as a wrestler.
What was it you liked about him?
It was just obviously the suplexes and the submission.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you have gone on to like other wrestlers based on that kind of style as well, really, isn't it? Yeah. You kind of got the two. You've got that kind of guy, or you got the high flying type. And speaking of high flying type, the extreme Sabu comes out of nowhere.
High flying's sort of normal now, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's just what it is.
seems like everybody goes to the top.
The big guys fly.
Yeah,
Small guys fly.
yeah, everybody goes to the top rope nowadays. That's true. But yeah, Sabu, and we know a lot about Sabu as well. Do you like Sabu, Joe?
Yeah. Hardcore wrestler.
Yeah. Hardcore to the extreme.
Yeah.
Extreme. But Taz and Sabu have been feuding. This has been building up now for over a year between the two. They were the two, faces of ECW. Never face, and they will face. Started off strong, Sabu and Taz. Taz went for the submission earlier, Sabu blocked it. Taz asked Sabu to take him down. Not going to work, is it, Jack?
Yeah, definitely.
Taz is the human suplex machine.
Taz forearms rolling around, has got him in the grapevine as well. Sabu can't go out. Taz just punching away. And talk about brutal stuff. And look at Sabu's busted nose already. That's thanks to Taz. And punching at Sabu's taken early on, Joe. Vicious, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm starting to like this match already.
It's been heavier hitting than the last one, hasn't it?
Yeah. A lot of claret and Sabu's already out on his feet. Has Taz got the knockout blow already? That nose might be broken. I don't think he cut himself.
No. No, he's pissed off.
Yeah, takes Taz's leg out. Nice drop kick. And Sabu looks springboarding.
He likes his springboards, doesn't he, Sabu?
He's really, he's really innovative. I can't say the word.
Innovative.
Yeah, he was, Dan. Yeah. The way he flew about, used springboarding as well. And incorporated chairs. So look at that, throwing Taz to the outside, straight into the crowd. And now look at this move. Sabu gets his chair, brings it in the ring, places it down. Where's he going? Springboard on the top.
Ooh, big bump.
Massive bump, straight over into the crowd. Hell of a move, wasn't it,
It was extreme.
Dan? It was
Straight over the top. Into the crowd as well.
Yeah.
Look. The crowd's actually getting knocked about. It's not like WWE where they got security ushering the crowd
Yeah.
back. They're just, we hit the crowd.
Some of the fans are just like, fucking hit
Get some
me.
blood on you, that's a souvenir.
Selling it on the, we wouldn't have eBay at the time, would you? But ECW Arena, it's not that big, but there's the atmosphere in there as well, isn't it?
It's fucking...
We haven't got.
Imagine if that happened when we fucking was at the Raw.
Well, they just come into the crowd.
Yeah,
Well, we had Gallows and Thingy close to us, didn't we? We
Yeah.
had the fucking
Yeah.
Taz up against the barricade. Sabu. Oh, Taz moved. Sabu got the impact and clothesline over the top, lands on his head.
Oh wow, we get up.
It's extreme.
Yeah, get up.
An easy dub chant starts. And there, might have broken his jaw.
Don't look good.
No, Taz does not give up. He's like a pit bull. Taz fighting away. Back of the ring, and Sabu mustering. Dropped hold and just gets hung up. And look at the submissions on Taz as well.
It's a choker.
He's in trouble. Punches Sabu's head as well. And Sabu needs to. It is just an all-out brawl. Insecurity by Sabu.
Who?
Sabu.
What do you think Sabu didn't really make it?
I don't know. He had all. It looks like he had all the, the characteristics.
Yeah,
Or
that's
the,
what I mean. It's,
I guess it's just one of maybe he left it a bit too late to go to WWE. Maybe he weren't allowed to do the style as such, but you see it there. Look, chair swinging straight at Taz.
yeah, because they didn't really leave until, later on, did they?
Yeah.
So he was probably a bit past it.
Exactly. Done all these big bumps in ECW, by the time we got WWE, could only do a couple of things. But again, using the chair to use poetry motion, what do you reckon?
Looks a lot better. A bit of blood, which we don't often see on the network.
No, and Taz just drops Sabu on the chair.
And yeah, it's pretty like risk-taking moves and that.
You can see
About, yeah.
You can see the impact on their bodies, can't you? Yeah. Try to get the pin, but Sabu managed to get shoulder up. Taz just holding on as well. What's Taz going to do now? Taz's been in complete control of this match, really, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, Sabu's had a couple of big bumps. It's all Taz. Oh. He wasn't hanging around with that clothesline. Big move coming. Taz on the outside. Sabu sets up the chair.
Ooh, springboards off the top rope.
And Taz moves. Splat.
No.
Oh. Overhead belly to belly suplex. Taz throws Sabu into the crowd again. And Bill Alfonso telling Taz that's Sabu, don't take him easy. Sabu's still getting up, credit to him. All the impact. And thrown over the top now.
See, this is a good long match.
Yeah.
They're doing something with it.
Like I said, both men despise each other as well, so the punishment dishing out really does, have more of an impact. Well, you feel like they want to take each other's heads off, don't you? Especially Taz.
Oh, there's a... I'll get you set up.
Yeah. Taz getting the table set up in the barricade. I wonder who's going to use that. Oh, Taz goes to the table. They go setting up. Sabu puts Taz on the table on the outside. On the chair again. Oh, they fucked that up, didn't they?
Oh.
Taz back on his feet. Got Sabu. No. Oh. Sabu spinning DDT.
Good try though.
Taz held on. Sabu went through the table. And I think the bump Sabu's already taken this match could, end it quite easily. Taz looks like his arm's hurt. But Sabu, you can see covered in scars from past wars as well. And they're just trading blows. And Taz is literally trying to knock Sabu's head off. But shoulder injury. Punch after punch. And Sabu, that probably is a broken nose. What can Taz do? What can Sabu do? I mean, the punishment, like we said.
Sabu's taken a lot of punishment.
It's all been Taz, really, isn't it? Oh, but Sabu's still showing a fight in him. You might have to kill him to put him down. As extreme it is, it ends in death. Taz set to the top. What's Sabu doing?
Ooh.
Lovely. Hurricane runner.
That cunt on the outside's really pissing me off.
What, Bill Alfonso?
Yeah.
Yeah, the manager.
I think he's a fucking moron.
Oh.
It's like a springboard off it.
Yes, Sabu off the ring post, onto the ropes, through Taz. The height is fucking about 3/4 across the ring as well. And Taz again with the punches. Taz going for the pin. No, he's not.
No, he ain't got the grapevine in yet.
Sabu trying to fight out.
Ooh.
And that's how you land on your head. Gets thrown by Taz. Like I say, a human suplex machine. He's got all sorts in him.
Liquid all sorts.
Taz picking up Sabu's lifeless body, dropping on his head again.
Yeah, aside from his little run-in with Angle, Taz didn't really amount to too much.
No. Like I said, didn't really, they kind of... I guess the ECW was kind of protected in that monster way. Whereas he was a bit too small to land the Giants, I suppose, in WWE.
Yeah.
But Sabu with his own suplex and mocking Taz. But Taz sits up like... Oh, he went for a clothesline.
Got his own Taz mission on.
Well, there we go. Sabu using Taz's own move.
Taz must know how to get out of that easily, though.
Oh, and he has. Turned into a suplex.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking folded it.
I mean, Taz has folded Sabu more times than he's folded laundry.
Ba-dum-bum. He's anything like my Marcus, he doesn't like anything.
And again, Taz throws Sabu. And this has been, I don't want to use the word brutal too much, but this has been vicious. It's been a vicious match.
To be honest, it's been extreme.
Yeah, it has been
It
extreme.
don't seem barely legal though, does it?
He's
But
got the grapevine locked in.
he's got it in now, like I said, the arm drops for the third time. It's over.
That's it.
And it is over. Taz takes him out.
Sabu just couldn't take it no more.
No. When you can't fight snummels.
I can't stand
That's exactly it, yeah.
It was a good match, to be quite honest. A few big bumps from Sabu and Taz,
Yeah.
to be fair. And yeah, definitely worth a watch on the network with you.
On ECW's first ever pay-per-view as well, yeah. Dan, what's your thoughts of the match?
It was a good match. you know, quite a lot of big bumps. Went through tables, went over the announce table. Not the announce table. They went over the guardrail
Yeah.
into the fans, which is always fun to see. And you know, it's good to see the original suplex machine in action.
Yeah, no, it's good. And, no, it was a really, really good match, yeah. I mean, Sabu and Taz, a lot of hype gone into it, but it worked out. Now, after the belt, it's nice from Taz, isn't it? Isn't
Good
it?
show of respect from the New York badass.
Yeah.
Like Ring of Honor all over again.
Yeah, he told Sabu he took him to the limit. And he's shaking hands as well. Credit where credit's due for Taz. Called him back in the ring. What's he going to do?
One more rematch.
Raised his hand. I said that, Joe. Well, bounce clapping.
Fight.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Just taking too long and now they're hugging. So they hated each other.
RVD.
Oh, what? Well, they just finished the match. They're giving each other a hug. Now RVD's come out. Van Dam and Sabu are tag team partners.
Oh, he's going to catch him in the transmission. What's RVD going to do?
Oh, no. Sabu.
Saving his tag partner.
Oh, he's taking out Taz. Taking out Taz.
Extreme.
Well, beat down now. And it looked like Sabu was alright with Taz,
Yeah.
but RVD not stopping with a leg drop.
Well, they wanted one more man.
RVD laying waste to Taz.
RVD wants a match. Oh, that's different.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Well, Sabu's brought a chair into the equation.
Oh,
Oh,
Arabian face buster. It's one of Sabu's favourite moves. One of his favourites, you can see why.
the Arabian face.
And RVD takes the outside, put Taz on the table. Sabu sat up the chair, we're going to see him go diving again. Oh my, oh.
You fucked up.
So, oh! I think the table broke down at ringside, so Sabu had to improvise. The diving head first, the outside kind of worked there.
The endings are always more extreme than the actual match.
There's always brutal
Oh.
stuff.
And Sabu just rubbed salt in the wound. He's whacked the old Taz mission on Taz.
Well,
I can imagine that's not going to make him happy.
no, it's not. Like we said, I keep saying like we said, Sabu using Taz, that's a marked disrespect.
It is.
And Bill Alfonso at ringside with Taz, well, he's not going to do anything. RVD and Sabu. Bill Alfonso taking his
Team
top off.
Taz.
Yeah, he's got the t-shirt on, yeah, like I said, Team Taz. Telling us, well, is he going to beat down Sabu and RVD? What? And Taz's manager's got a Sabu t-shirt on and raises a hand with RVD and Sabu.
That's the ultimate kick in the teeth for Taz.
His manager's betrayed him, even though Taz won the match. The beat down afterwards and that betrayal.
Taz won the battle, but he's lost the war.
Boom.
Bill Alfonso turning his back at Taz and RVD. There were a couple of choice words as well. Talk about the competition.
Drops the F-bomb and a pipe bomb.
Said he loves to work Mondays and yeah, Sabu, even though we lost, comes out maybe, you know, a little bit stronger.
Homicidal, genocidal, suicidal.
That is Sabu. Extreme replays. I mean, some of the moves in this match were awesome. This was the tornado, was it DDT? Yeah. Sabu's a little bit, I don't want to say sloppy, but there was a couple of like fuck ups there, weren't there? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But then, is that Taz not used to being thrown about like that?
Yeah, that might be it as well, yeah.
Because, you know, another wrestler might have gone with it, they could have been a bit out of sync there, you know, you can't always blame Sabu.
No, that's true.
And in
Yeah.
all fairness, Sabu seems a more gifted wrestler in moves like that,
Yeah.
of high flying, whereas Taz is more of a ground and pound.
But Taz's offense at this point in ECW is awesome, isn't it? You know, the high impact. It is like the Brock Lesnar
He
nowadays.
is
you know?
like a midget Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, yeah. And you can see why there's so much hype. That time ECW had, you know, Taz.
Yeah.
WCW had Goldberg.
Fully dangerous.
Well, yeah, he was.
He was a mini Brock.
Yeah, Heyman's got the magic touch. Joey Styles. Oh my God! Oh, he's gonna be colour and contact. Yeah, she's fit as ECW woman. Beulah McGillicuddy. She used to be a porn star. So I
Bobby
will say.
Dreamer looks in the best shape I've seen him.
Yeah. He was one of the main stars. And that's his real wife as well. He got her at this point. She's stayed with him now.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. No, like I say, Dreamer, this is him in his prime. He was the only one ever never to leave ECW. And the fans lovingly chanting, show your tits.
You can see that there's only one specific fan type in there.
Yeah, it's definitely adult males, isn't it? Yeah. But if it
Adult
works.
males, comic book guy, kind of.
Yeah. But do you think the Attitude Era borrowed a lot off?
Jockey geeks, didn't they?
Yeah. But, you know, the Attitude Era borrowed a lot off ECW, didn't they? You know, we see it here. This is 97, you know. Attitude Era had a lot more of that kind of thing with towards women and the type of matches they had, you know, the hardcore style. And even featured some of the same wrestlers, you know, because of the time.
Yeah, but like this, you know what I mean? As part of a main event, you got Blue Meanie.
Yeah, the BWO, they're taking over, Dan. They're taking over.
Cross Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah, Nova, the blue guy, Big Stevie Cool. Crazy to think of how over they were in ECW, even though it was a complete piss take of NWO. I don't know how much of the original music is used in this, because back in ECW they just used, you know, Metallica or people like that, and obviously WWE have to pay for that, so there might be just generic music over the top. Or even like with Jericho, you find in WWE he has his, like the WWF theme. Oh, Sandman, exactly one of them. Well, we've seen Sandman, haven't we? We saw him last on the WWE pay-per-view. Does he look in better shape? It's not really.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
More extreme.
Sort of busted open.
Comes to the ring, yeah, it's already bleeding, spank the fag. We wouldn't see that sort of thing in WWE nowadays.
No.
Beer in hand. Sandman. The Sandman.
Get that off Sandman.
Well, exactly, he was doing it long before, wasn't he?
Sandman actually nicks a lot as well. I don't know that.
That's how, could you imagine if Austin did that? Whoa, gone crazy.
But I think Austin done it better.
Yeah, like I said, you see a lot of things that even in ECW and like you say, WWF and the Action Era did it better.
Well, I think I'll be very honest.
Well, he likes to smoke, he likes to drink and he likes to fight, but he's all out of face and beer. There's one thing to do, Dan. These tavern production value might not be awesome, do you know what I mean? But there's still, the fan interaction alone, you do feel, you can see why they're so passionate. They are a part of the action as well. Sort of the Sabu and Taz match.
Yeah. It's a lot smaller crowd as well.
Yeah, well, they tried to get bigger as they went on, but they still had the fan base, but they just, you know, like we say, the ECW story, everybody knows, Heyman just ran out of money.
Got drowned out by the audition.
Yeah, that's what happened, you know. Do you think we're missing second or, you know, third company like a WWE, ECW to compete with WWE? TNA will never be that, will they?
Yeah, no, I think, yeah, it was good to have some competition, and it would be good to see that again.
Yeah, do you think that'd be nice to see? I mean, will NXT...
But then, can you say that if you try and start something similar to that,
You copy it.
your copyright
Yeah.
infringement, have they got, you know, you don't know what rules they've got now.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. But the thing is, yeah, you try to say different, but at the moment, the thing different to WWE is NXT, isn't it? That is a different...
Yeah.
That is like an independent show, whereas WWE, they've literally got both now.
Everyone on current roster has either come through NXT, so they've been there since NXT started, or
like-
they're COO.
Exactly.
Because Cena's not really wrestling.
No.
Big Show, Kane.
No, Mark Henry, all the old like, ones that have been around for years, disappeared now, haven't they?
That comes Terry Funk. This has been the longest fucking entrance.
We've talked about the impact of a second promotion on WWE, and Sandman still hasn't come to the ring.
Impact.
Yes, by the time we get to the ring, it will be Barely Legal 2000. Terry Funk, the Funker.
Funk you.
The Funkster.
Chainsaw Charlie.
Yeah.
Do you know what he was famous for using as a weapon?
The chainsaw.
No.
Got it in one.
2x4.
That's why it's called Chainsaw Hardcore Barbed Wire 2x4. Nah, that was just stuff. Terry Funk carried ECW in the early days back in like 93, 94 as the face people recognised because everybody knew who Terry Funk was, you know, back in the day. And that's even people now still know. You know, everybody knows who Terry Funk is. What's your favourite? You know, Terry Funk.
Yeah, I've not heard of him. You probably used him as a record again.
He had quite a memorable moment with Mick Foley in the Royal Rumble. Big Mankind come out, Dude Love come out, Cactus Jack come out, Terry Funk come out, and Chainsaw Charlie come out. So 5 spaces were filled with 2 wrestlers.
Sandman offering Terry Funk a beer to start the match off. Terry Funk.
Thanks. I've had some acid.
Yeah, Sandman, you can have it all to yourself. And he spits beer in Steve Richards' face.
He
Smashes
looks
can.
like Rick Mail when he was in Young Ones.
There is a bit of Rick Mail in him. Hang on a minute. May he rest in peace. Terry Funk, Sandman, Stevie. Big star power in this match.
With Stevie Wonder.
I think Terry Funk is the most famous one.
Yeah.
And he probably had the better career in WWE as well.
That's true. But no, I think, yeah.
I think Stevie Richards probably had, because he had a couple of parts in it.
I suppose so, yeah. He needed Victoria as well, he worked for a little bit, wasn't he? So, I suppose, yeah. But I mean, at this point, 97, I mean, ECW was good, but its creative peak, like 95, 96, and they couldn't get on pay-per-view at that time. So by the time they did, you know, WCW and WWE was noticing the talent, and they were taking them, you know, so every now and again. But Terry Funk has held the world title, but in some 40 years ago. back before time begun in WWE. And Big Stevie calls him, and he's not lying down for anybody. And now Sandman and Stevie teaming up on the Funk stuff.
Take a lot to beat this man down.
Well, yeah, like we said, we know how much punishment Funk can take, and we've seen him dish out already. Is that someone just off the stack of facts? Stevie leg drop, kicks out. Oh, I don't want
Oh, he was going to drop him for a leg drop, but he actually turned it into a back drop, fucked him over.
Sandman, not playing by the rules, because you know the rules in ECW.
There are no rules.
Extreme. Talk about extreme net breaker there by Terry Funk, turning up the heat on Stevie.
Another one.
Ouch.
with Sandman out of the ring. Funk knows what he's doing.
Funk's still in shape?
For a 50-year-old man here, he's not doing too,
60, 70, 80.
For a 100-year-old man here, Funk's not doing too bad.
He's funking it up.
He is, and Sandman's going to
He's got another beer and a ladder. And
Oh!
throws a ladder straight at Funk.
and that landed.
I bet he's thinking, what the fuck was that?
He was.
Funkin' hell.
I know. Enter Sandman.
And he flapjacks
He's
the ladder
using
on
that
Stevie
good.
Richards.
He knows how to use that.
And then how to use the ladder.
He'd have been good in TLC.
Sandman coming up with a fag and a beer, just waiting. Now it's my turn to get the briefcase. Oh, I ain't got free hands. This is not for the World Heavyweight title. This is for a shot at the World Heavyweight Champion.
Number one contender.
Yeah, the winner of this will go against the champion, who was Raven. Well, Funk and Sandman up the ladder in the corner. I don't know what Funk's trying to do. Oh!
Really?
Hell!
Like we said,
Not bad for an old guy.
not man, old guy can fly. He broke himself in half with a moonsault and Stevie. Hardly impact. Sandman's using the ladder.
Innovative.
Yes, it was. Sandman now dishing it out on Funk.
Funk in the ring. Funk all over the place.
It was. Funk off that ladder was like a sack of potatoes. Sandman just throwing Stevie on Funk.
Yeah.
My word, Sandman.
Who would have thunk it?
Well, Sandman looks like the favourite at the moment, even though he's bleeding, but that's nothing to do with Funk or Stevie. And there we go, Stevie kick.
Ooh, how did he kick out of that?
Sandman. Shoulder up. Stevie manages to get up. Sandman backflips on the ladder. Backflip.
Can I get a pay-per-view point if Sandman pretends he's like Popeye, opens a can of beer like,
Yes, you can. Funk still managing to get a shoulder up, elbow.
Low.
Sandman and Stevie. Sandman took it
Sandman
out.
didn't even try and break the can for free up when
Yeah.
he was watching it.
He'll kick out, it'll be alright.
Oh.
What do you reckon so far? Yeah, you
It's
go.
been quite good since the ladder's come in. Watching a few things I ain't seen before. No, great.
Yeah, I like that.
Really?
Sandman. Ooh,
Oh.
no giving up top
That was
rope there.
unintentional by Terry Funk there.
Oh, the old man knocks them both off the ladder.
Finds a ladder to try and retrieve the belt. Shit, wasn't it?
Well, don't forget the BWO at ringside. Funk using the ladder like Three Stooges. Oh.
Ref's ducking for cover.
Oh.
Still spinning, takes Sandman out again.
And Funk takes himself out.
He's still in the ladder.
Oh, who's the craziest bastard in wrestling, eh? Terry Funk. Head stuck in the ladder in the main event of ECW's first pay-per-view.
Trying to keep. What is he trying to keep him in there?
He's 53 at this point, Joey Styles just told me. 53 years old. For an old man, he's crazy as batshit. The weapon.
He's tuning up the band.
I told you, Stevie inspired by Shawn Michaels in the little... Oh, and he gets Sandman managing to kick out. Stevie with a super kick on Funk. Sandman trying to get the pin there as well.
What happened there? We're doing a 3 over 2,
Yeah, maybe another triple threat. Sandman with ladder to the outside. Flat Stevie.
There's a table there, it's got to keep it.
They call me Shirley.
Could be sure, could be sure.
And Stevie going to the crowd. Sandman punching away.
Bit of fan interaction there as well.
Yeah, this has been hectic, this triple threat, man. I haven't seen many wrestling moves, but the action's been good. And what's Sandman doing now? Over the top.
Oh, different.
Have you seen that before, Jack?
Wow. That was a bit savage, wasn't it?
Yeah. Sandman over the top and then hitting the ladder like a slingshot into Stevie. But Funk with the unprotected chair shot. Stevie done. Funk just...
Looks drunk.
I mean, that Funk now, you can see it in his eyes, wants to finish Stevie off. Stevie.
No wonder.
Watch.
Funk with a suplex to Stevie. Sandman throw, what the... Big.
Fucking hell.
That was a big bump on the head. He's standing up though.
Funk don't wander. Yeah, hit him right in the head. Sandman does. Jet in the head.
In the head.
And now Sandman picking up the trash can. What's he got in there? Another trash can.
I don't know where to start.
Well, Sandman's like, who'd have been?
Hey, thanks for letting me have a guys.
Oh, this trash can wrapped in steel. And now Stevie
Ooh.
gets flattened on the trash can. It's extreme trash can.
One of these little fucking
Extreme trash
Pinball
can
one.
wrestling.
And Stevie, if he hasn't had enough punishment.
Fight scene with car driver.
Oh, Big Stevie Cole wasn't down before.
You wonder.
He is now. You've missed about 5. Sandman bringing the ladder back in.
This is the kind of match I expect from ECW.
Is it more to your taste?
Yeah.
There's trash cans, ladders, Funk and Sandman teaming up together.
Oh, that was a whip right over.
The head drop there, and Sandman, again, well, he's out of it, I suppose, with the move, but fucking up Steve Ritter. Fucked him up enough, surely. Jesus
hell.
Christ. Well, imagine if that happened when we were watching Raw. Well, Sandman tried to slingshot a ladder, went into the crowd, and they get an ECW chant. Funk just throwing a chair, Sandman. Just take aim. And Stevie manages to kick out. Oh, this time they're both going for the pin.
Double pin.
And that's it. There you go, and it is going to be another triple threat match, Dan, you're right. That big Stevie's eliminated. Stevie, cool.
That's why Sandman wasn't kicked
There
out.
you go, because it was an elimination. Sandman and Funk got rid of Stevie. Took a lot though, to be fair.
Yeah.
But Sandman and Funk, how much they got in them?
Stevie's still getting it.
Lands. Sandman just lands on him.
There's a bloke in the crowd with Rob Van Dam.
Pop one open, fire one up. Now let's get extreme. Let's get extreme! That's Funk trying to get Sandman, but Sandman needs to get the weapon first. Oh my god!
Not the ribbon.
I hate the ribbon. It ain't no ribbon. There's barbed wire attached to that. Oh my god!
Was it ribbon?
I think they're throwing ribbons at ringside and just got caught up with the barbed wire. And Sandman held t-shirt over his head.
Detective fish shots to the face.
Terry Funk. And now he's got the barbed wire. He's getting extreme. And he's just whipping it with barbed wire, sticking it to his back.
I'll turn it off.
Sandman fights back with the... well, if he wasn't bleeding, his back was all cut open. And Sandman wrapped himself now. Knocks Funk down.
Doing damage to himself as well though. Crazy fool.
And now wrapped in barbed wire is going to go to the top rope. Ripping into himself. And a leg chop. And no, Funk's still managing to kick out.
How?
I don't know. But he must have cut a lot left. And
Is he
Steve...
putting his foot into a trash can?
Steve, fuck is crazy. Oh, and Stevie there
No wonder.
gets caught by Sandman, wrapped in barbed wire, trying to get a trash can on his head.
While he's wrapped in barbed wire. Shit.
Serious stuff. Old school. Oh.
Super kick, and Funk goes to the top, and what's he going to moonsault? Just crashing down on Sandman, the barbed wire, and Funk wins.
He gets a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. And he gets to face Raven, and that's matches now. Raven's come out.
Yeah.
World title in hand, or world title around his waist, and yeah, the match is going to happen right now. This is extreme. Raven's got the title. We'll talk about the match in a minute. But Terry Funk now after that has got to try and beat a fresh Raven. Match has started, and Funk just rammed already. That's it.
Raven's Edge.
Raven now just called in the shot. Yeah, like I said, Raven's in complete control at the moment. He's basically, running ECW as champion. And look at the cut on Funk's back.
I'm shocked.
And now
Towered into the chair.
Funk just goes splat. And this is not nice. A 53-year-old man who's just been through that.
Been through hell to earn himself a number one contender's shot. No time to fucking repair himself. Face busted wide
And
open.
look at that, he's just pissing out blood now. You see that squirting. And Raven.
Yeah, you best done that, so.
Look at the state of Funk. Extreme enough for you, Jared?
Yeah.
He's
I'm
fucked
a
right
bit
up.
like shell shock. Oh, fucking hell, look.
Look, that is bad.
Look at the eye.
Fucking hell, man.
Brutality of ECW. And the doctor's coming in trying to stop the bleeding. Terry Funk, look at that.
Pissing out of him.
A puddle of the blood there. And Raven just goes straight after it. Funk.
Fucking hell.
Has it gone past?
Yeah, let's just cross that line now.
Don't stop that fun.
Well, Raven now just punching away. And this isn't going to last long. Funk's still managing to get up.
Punch drunk.
Trying to swing at anything.
That is bad though, isn't it?
Anyway,
In case it wasn't enough damage, throws the table, and Funk will still get up, gets stuck at ringside, and they're in trouble with the table, aren't they? And Raven sets it up finally, he's going to get put Terry Funk for it. Funk laying there, bloody and beating Raven now. Over the top.
Shit.
holy god.
And Raven stopping the doctors and everything. And he is, well, Funk, I don't know what to say really, I mean. And here comes the,
Raven's flop.
yeah, and why do they need him for? Reggie Bennett.
Is that bad?
Yep.
Oh, that was a bit botched. That one.
Yeah, trying to sit out on Terry Funk. She rolls out the ring, and Raven. Well, the match is still going. If anybody's
Well, I don't know how, to be quite honest.
Raven saying Tommy Dreamer's on commentary. Tommy Dreamer's taught by Terry Funk in ECW, and Tommy Dreamer and Raven have been feuding for a couple of years. So Raven shouting at Dreamer saying, "I'm going to destroy your mentor." Dreamer told Funk he wouldn't do anything. Like the old boxers, don't throw in the towel, don't get involved. But Big Dick Dudley just takes out Tommy Dreamer.
Big dick.
Wow.
Did I say big dick?
You did. He is. He's a Dudley. And now
Gets taken out.
Raven DDT's the rep.
Told that.
Well, Big Dick, what's he doing with Dreamer? There's 3 tables there. Dreamer's going to go flying. Oh, I fights back. We're on top of the commentary. What's Dreamer doing with Big Dick?
Oh, Big Dick went through 3 tables.
The big dick.
ECW. Well, I haven't seen a big dick drop like that in a long time now. And there you go, even the commentators get involved. Tommy Dreamer. And there we go, 3 tables, balcony. I think we've seen everything with ECW tonight. Like, there's still a match going on as Funky's covered. I don't know how much blood he's lost. Raven's still not giving up the attack.
Dreamer's down there.
Oh, Dreamer's trying to get in the ring now. Dreamer reverse with a DDT. Funk trying to get the pin. Can the referee go out? 2 count. Funk.
Oh, rolls him up.
He got it.
Terry Funk.
Terry Funk.
We like you, Funky.
Funky hell.
Fair play, Terry Funk.
Fair play to Funk.
The new ECW champion. Have you ever seen a match quite like that?
It was a bit of a strange one to be honest, but that's just ECW, isn't it? I suppose.
Funky hell.
What? Do you want to explain the first match? Don't forget we had Sandman versus Stevie.
Sandman, Stevie,
No wonder.
Funk. Sandman wrapped himself in barbed wire, beat the funk out of Funk,
Yeah.
but somehow Funk managed to hit a press off the top rope,
Yeah.
beat him.
I don't know how Funk managed to get the pin on fucking
Also, in
Sandman.
that time, Tommy Dreamer chokeslammed Big Dick through the fucking 3 tables,
What a big dick.
and then rolls him up and gets covered in his mental's blood.
Well, Funk is pissing out blood. I mean, that cut is one of the worst cuts, isn't it? I mean, that was fucking brutal.
That was bad.
And the barbed wire, you know, the gashing each other up well with him and Sandman. But Funk, what do you think? Anything?
All in all, that was quite a mad pay-per-view, and it's
The-
so that's a licence to behold. But
Yeah.
no, it was fucking brutal.
Fucking brutal.
Out of everything, what was your favourite match?
I like the end, the last match.
We got carried away, you know what I mean? You got taken away with the story. You knew Funk and the way he held on there. You know, 53 at that time.
Definitely.
Honestly, didn't think he was going to make it out the triple threat match, let alone the fucking match after.
And then busted wide open, but no, it was good.
Open boy.
It was good, wasn't it? No, it was good watching ECW, and we will come back and watch a bit more Extreme. You enjoyed that, Jazz,
I
didn't you?
enjoyed the extreme, bloody, gory kind of stuff.
What was your favourite match?
Obviously the end, because of the blood.
Yeah,
Probably the most blood we've seen on podcast.
it started gushing, didn't it? In the end,
It was not good.
No,
And
but
we heard the word fuck on the network.
we did. They had everything, didn't they? ECW had fuck, they had barbed wire, table smashing, everything. You know, what?
Everything. that's
No
not
nudity.
good.
No, apart from that, Land of Extreme, you know. But no, it's nice being ECW, and you can see how completely different it is to WCW, can't you?
Yeah, big time.
It's like night and day.
It's
But,
like an adult WWE, which is, I don't know, it does need something like that though.
yeah, the market misses the ECW. I think ECW still.
I think they still could have, like with that level of extremity, and as you say, there's no rules, but I don't know, it can be exploited in some
Yeah.
ways, and then some, I don't know, I think it's good once in a while.
Yeah, you don't want
You
too
know,
much.
yeah.
Yeah. Like if we saw a whole card of that Terry Funk match at the end of it, we wouldn't care. You know, not care,
Yeah.
but it had the impact because you know
But you get
future-
one of them a year, but then, you know, you'd have to have the wrestlers, it's
Yeah.
complicated.
But
We'll have a word with Vince, see what we
yeah,
can
we'll see
work
what I
out.
say. But yeah, we've watched WCW now, just watched ECW, and we're going to move on to WWE. But Jad, this is where you leave us, aren't you?
Yeah.
So everybody say bye, Jad. Bye, Jad.
Bye.
Bye. So yeah, it's just the two of us.
You and I.
You and I. Yeah, and it is Backlash 2003. So before we start, let's have a look at the promo video.
Finally, The Rock has come back to see all you jabronis show appreciation to the Great One.
It is Rock Appreciation Night, JR.
And now, after what I did at WrestleMania,
For 3 rock bottoms, The Rock has defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania.
The Rock has now beaten Austin, beaten Hogan, Triple H, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, everyone. You know, the fact of the matter is this, I left, I went to Hollywood, I came back, and then I came back and I get booed. So now, at 30 years old, The Rock has done it all. He now says, it's over.
The Rock's gonna leave us. Oh, look. Oh, my God. It's him. No, wait. That's Goldberg King. Goldberg is here.
Rock, you want to know who's next? You're next.
What? Oh, God. Oh, that's the look. Goldberg taking down the Rock. Goldberg may have broken the Rock in half with that spear. The Rock may have just seen his future in the eyes of Goldberg.
You're next. Bill Goldberg, you want to come out? You want to ruin the Rock tonight? Spear the Rock? Well, simply put, the Rock says this. Just bring it, bitch.
I'll tell you what, Goldberg is going to bring it.
You want the Rock one-on-one at Backlash? Well, simply put, the Rock says this. Nah.
I hate to say it. I smell a chicken. What?
Rock ain't afraid of nobody.
What you gonna do, Rock?
I'll tell you what. You want the Rock at Backlash? You got the Rock at Backlash.
A match we thought we would never see. The Brahma Bull goes one-on-one with Goldberg.
Down there at WCW, you were a big fish in a little bitty pond. But the Rock, he's a whale in a teardrop.
The intense enigma, known only as Goldberg.
So, Rock, you want to know who's next? Who's next? Who's next? The Rock ain't next. You're next.
The rock bottom on Goldberg. That's number one with a bullet right there, baby. On the Rock, one shot after another. Have you ever seen Goldberg made heaven like this? Can you imagine what it's going to be like when the Rock takes on Goldberg for the first time ever at Backlash?
What a great promo video that was starting it.
Mad promo.
It is. The Rock has done it all, and Goldberg has done nothing. But no, great, and that kind of sums it up in it. Yeah, is Goldberg just a legend of WCW, or is there something to prove in WWE against the great one?
Against the man that runs the place at this time.
Yeah, he's beaten everybody. He's beat Triple H. He's beaten Austin. He's beaten Undertaker.
Took him 3 attempts to beat Austin, though.
It did, yeah, but he's done it now this year. You know, WrestleMania 19, he's finally beaten Austin. And the following month he's going to go up against Goldberg. And Backlash 2003 starts, and of course it's a brand split, so we're going to have Raw matches and SmackDown matches with the different commentary teams as well. The first match is for the WWE Tag Team titles, and it's Team Angle, Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, versus Los Guerreros, Eddie Guerrero, and Chavo Guerrero. And you see Team Angle coming out with the Kurt Angle portrait. They're paying tribute to him because he's injured at the moment. They got the gold medal on there as well. It's quite smart, isn't it?
It is very sweet of them.
Yeah, and they're obviously the heels because you hear the reception for Eddie and Chavo. Very much, you know, the firm favourite. So we start off, and it was Eddie and Charlie Haas just exchanged perfect mat wrestling, really, and they've continued it from here. Chavo's got in now with Benjamin, so all four men showing what they can do wrestling ability wise. We see the Angle picture at ringside as well.
Very beautiful.
Yes, but thoughts on Team Angle?
Well, Shelton Benjamin progressed more than Charlie Haas. Like, you know, he became the gold standard and that. But it was a good idea, you know, having two wrestlers that idolised Kurt Angle and willing to be attacked. But they, you know, normally henchmen are quite silent, but these had their own little tag team. They had their own little battles going on, so they weren't completely in Kurt's shadow.
No, they weren't. Like you said, they're fantastic wrestling ability, you know, fantastic agility as well. I think the one thing maybe lacking for each of them was maybe a little bit of personality. But like you said, putting them together with a Kurt Angle works perfectly in that way, doesn't it? Because like, they help each other out. Because you know the wrestling's going to be good. And then, you know, because they've got the extra angle thing. And like you said, they're dressed up in, you know, Kurt Angle's gear as well, you know. It's like even Legacy were just Legacy. They weren't Morton, were they? But yeah, no, I like Benjamin the Haas. We've talked about Benjamin before. You know, the athletic guy who had plenty of money in the bank moment.
And also had plenty of mummy moments as well.
Yeah, they kind of gave him a lot of gimmicks, didn't they? They had him with his mummer there, and then they had Gold Standard where they, you know, bleached his hair blonde. There's not a lot else they could have really done with Benjamin, is there, in singles competition?
He was a mid-card wrestler at best.
Yeah, Intercontinental never really made it past that level. But a lot better than Charlie Haas. I mean, Haas, I don't really know a lot about him apart from a couple of little things. You know, Jackie, not Jacqueline, but Jackie Gader, I think her name. She was wrestling this time, blonde hair. That's his wife. He's got Mrs. So she's not too bad. And also his wrist tape, Charlie Haas got Russ written on there because he was a tag team with his brother, who unfortunately died when they were training to be wrestling. So the Benjamin Haas and Benjamin's former partner in Ohio Valley Wrestling when they were coming up, which is the NXT of its time, was Brock Lesnar. And they were the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, and they were really, really good as well as a team. So
that could have gone differently for Brock. You know, he might not have gone into UFC and gone on to do what he's done.
If he'd have debuted as a tag team wrestler as opposed to anything else. But Charlie Haas as a wrestler, I mean, good enough wrestler, but his career later on, after he left Team Angle, the world's greatest tag team, I think he was dressing up as other wrestlers, and it didn't really go other than that. You know, it wasn't really much. I still think I know Benjamin I think Benjamin Haas is still wrestling now for Ring of Honor and stuff like that, so they're still about. And I mean, do you think there's a chance they might come back in WWE one day?
I don't know. I don't think they had that much memorability for a tag team. Like, you know, it's when you think of tag teams of WWE, these would be one of the last names to come out. You know, it's
but I think that's one of the problems with the tag division as well, is like when we think of tag teams like Edge, Christian, Dudley's, Hardys, like having the Hardys back, I think in this time, maybe up until maybe even now, that there's only been like one great tag team, one really good tag team at that point in time. Like you got Team Angle, I know you got the Guerreros, but they would split up in a year or so and feud with each other. You had Team Angle, like Eminem, they came around with it was just them as well, as you know. So London and Kendrick, you could argue with that. And now New Day hopefully brought in this new kind of, you know, because you had Cody and Goldust feuding with the Shield, but that didn't really. You only had, you know, I mean the Shield were a good tag team, but again they were a group. Well, Haas and Benjamin have taken over now. They've been wearing down Eddie and Chavo for the past 5 minutes or so.
But Eddie's managed to get a backdrop on Charlie Haas.
Yep.
Hoping to get a hot tag to Chavo.
Can he get the tag to Chavo or get
intercepted?
Brilliant there by Charlie Haas stopping it. Of course, like you said, amateur wrestler as well, so he knows how to all the moves to stop Guerrero.
Yep.
Look, behind referee's back, switching without even making a tag. And Jimmy Cordero's going to ask, do you make a tag? You make a tag?
I don't even answer.
Benjamin just ignores and goes back to the hole, just wearing Eddie down.
Heelish manoeuvre.
Yeah. But we've talked about world's greatest tag team. I mean, Eddie and Chavo. I mean, there's
jawbreaker.
Not many. There's such nice things to say about Eddie Guerrero, isn't there? You know.
Yeah.
So we'll, even though we have talked about. What about Chavo? I know we haven't mentioned him much.
I don't know. He wasn't really given the push that Eddie was. You know. I don't know. I don't think he had the personality that Eddie did, and I think he gains the ECW championship.
Yeah.
Still off Eddie's coattails.
Yeah. And even when Chavo's like his big feud was against Eddie, and he had a feud with Ray, but that was like you said on the back of Guerrero's thing. And I think Chavo, did well enough to have the time he had. Also, be a tag team with Guerrero, I think that was his best time in WWE. But like the ECW champion, I think he also had the cruiserweight title. So
I think he had one of the quickest defeats at WrestleMania as well. When it was Kane.
Kane absolutely murdered him, didn't he? So a couple of nice moves in the ring, but Benjamin stopping Eddie from getting the tag still. And you see a power slam by Benjamin. And Benjamin was talented. That's not, you know.
Oh yeah, but he didn't amount to much more than a few moments here and there.
Yeah.
You know, a few ladder match moments, a few Money in the Bank moments, and it was just a brief, light that shone quite brightly and then disappeared.
Yeah, because there are, the similarities between Benjamin and Haas and American Alpha, like, you've been saying. I think maybe Benjamin's a bit more talented than Jordan, but I think Gable is more talented than Haas.
Yeah.
Benjamin and Gable tag team would be quite... Do that, bring them two together.
Yeah.
No, but... You see, I mean, there's certain similarities, but I think... Jordan and Gable show a little bit more, I won't say character to them, but there is more personality to them.
But is that because they've got to? It's like, I know they had a lot of storyline, a lot of, they weren't just wrestling, they was putting performance.
Yeah.
But in this time it wasn't as much talking, and there was a bit of wrestling, more of a push towards wrestling. It's going in that kind of direction where it's progressing, even more so with NXT.
No, yeah, you're right about that. And we go back to the ring quickly, and Eddie manages to get the tag, and Chavo's coming on fire. Talk about Latino heat. drop kick, back drop. Chavo don't know what he's doing. He's like,
So you get in the ring. That corner, sit.
Chavo working Benjamin over the corner.
Oh,
Ooh.
stinger splash. Missed it.
Haas missed
Drop
time.
kick to both of them.
Both men down now. And Chavo's got Haas. We're going to see 3 amigos. No, just the one. That's the one amigo.
Underlay.
This is the Benjamin go for the powerbomb.
Oh, that was a lovely powerbomb.
You know, takes out Chavo, but Eddie from behind.
Missile drop kick.
A lovely drop kick. And
Eddie was a brilliant wrestler.
He was fantastic. It was everything he did.
3 amigos.
Everything he does. I mean, even like the 3 amigos now, just looks good. Looks, you know.
The way he spins his legs around and he's actually twisting round.
It is.
He lifts his feet, he suplexes,
Yeah.
you know, just little things.
And to be so good at being a wrestler, a technical wrestler, and then having that personality, like, you know, the lie, cheat and steal. Like, this was the Guerrero's theme music
That
at
was
the time.
Brilliant.
And,
it was,
you know, Eddie...
It was brilliant.
It worked perfectly, didn't it? There's
did.
certain things that work,
Yeah.
and that Guerrero, you know, and he was, how popular he was, you know,
Yeah.
let's not forget. And it's not a thing of, you know, we have untimely death sometimes,
Yeah.
and we pay respect to him, but in Guerrero's way, he was that good, you know?
The frog splash, it's like he gets so deep and he's...
Yeah, and Guerrero, it was a beautiful move there, frog splash, and the referee didn't see the tag, even though earlier World Greatest Tag Team were mucking about, but Chavo trying to get the pin, he's a legal man.
But Eddie doesn't hide the fact that he does it.
Oh, no, yeah.
You know, he's obvious about it, it was good. It
Yeah,
worked.
but you see that there, Charlie Haas, then he got pinned, but Benjamin pulled Chavo's leg to stop him, and now Benjamin has got hold of
Assist
Chavo.
again. Oh.
Not like that. Chavo can't believe it.
That was naughty.
Well, suplex back in, Benjamin got hold of Haas's leg, keep him down, or got hold of Chavo's leg to keep him down. Still WWE Tag Team Champions. The SmackDown's brand. What do you think of, they've still got they retained their titles.
Group hug with the team captain.
Yeah, go to the portrait of Angle. 2 gold medals. Angle's without 2 gold medals at the moment. But yeah, they win the match. What did you think of that opening encounter?
It was a good match, and you know, I'd rather have seen Latino Heat win,
Yeah.
but you know, they out Guerrero'd the Guerreros, really.
They did, yeah. That's actually a fair point, yeah. Benjamin Haas lied, cheat and still to retain the titles.
And they've just stolen the belts.
And both Guerreros diving over the top, taking out the world's greatest tag team, or taking out Team Angle, and leaving with the title belts. Well, you want to see Guerrero's leaving the title belt, and we see Eddie.
We do. Our wish has been granted. If you want to lie, lie in the arms of your lover. If you want to cheat, cheat death. And if you want to steal, steal away from bad company.
That's really poetic, that is.
That was-
And the Guerreros leave in their custom lowrider. Is it lowrider?
Yeah. And all Team Angle are left with is a picture of their captain and his 2 gold medals.
Yeah, well, but not a bad opening. And we'll see if the card improves as we go along. At this time, it's 2003. The roster is so strong that you're going to see wrestlers throughout the night, you know, who could be in a main event and have been main eventers. Eddie Guerrero, for instance, you know, in the opening match, has been WWE
He was
champion.
main eventing in
Yeah.
2002.
So, you know, you have Guerrero. Oh, you see Test and Tori backstage. At least he don't have this shit anymore. Do you know what I mean? You see Test and Tori backstage. Oh, Test kissing Tori.
Raping a kiss off of him.
Slap him, you big bootser. Bet Stacey's gonna. Oh, who's gonna see that now? Sable.
You don't look slut.
I hope she doesn't go Stacey Keeban and cause some trouble. Brock Lesnar's missus.
Was she with him then?
No, I think just after. And this is the appearance of Hot Rod, Roddy Piper.
Special edition of Piper's Pet?
No, it's a match. He's managing.
Ah.
He's managing at the moment. He's pregnant as well, as we can see. He is managing Sean O'Hare.
Oh, yeah, he went on to greatness, didn't he?
I quite like Sean O'Hare. If anybody's listening, and you as well, Dan, there's a very good promo video. I think after this, he's going to come back as a single wrestler. And he's asked some of these questions. Quite an intelligent heel type guy. And he never really, they didn't debut it on the main roster. And it kind of, they released him and nothing really happened of it. And I think his look and his size, I think he could have gone somewhere. But it just, things didn't work out, you know. But Sean O'Hare, former, you know, from WCW, don't you? You know, teaming up with Chuck Palumbo, I think.
Yeah.
And, you know, a young gun there. And Piper's carrying out the coconuts because they're feuding with Rikishi.
His face looks young.
Piper, yeah. Looks young in the face and he looks large in the stomach.
Scottish bloke introducing an Irish bloke's mate.
Sean O'Hare! Sean O'Hare. But You can see Piper and at this point they wanted Piper to be his manager, kind of get behind Sean O'Haire. But with Piper, he didn't work out with WWE long after this, and like I said, with Sean O'Haire thing. But you can see him there. I mean, he's got a certain look about him, hasn't he? He's got the height on him, you know.
Looks a bit like the Sting.
Yeah.
Face paint.
He build as well. Yeah, it just didn't work. And some wrestlers just doesn't work out, does it? But this will be, he's going against Rikishi because of the history of Piper and the Coconuts with Jimmy Snuka. And of course, every Samoan being related and Snuka being a part of that as well.
Definitely.
So Rikishi's not happy.
Do you reckon Jimmy and Jay are just little chavvies at this point?
They must be. It's weird, I think, because Rikishi I don't think is that old. And the fact that he's got Usos as sons who are now wrestling. But it's weird. But I like Rikishi. Do you like Rikishi?
Yeah, I think he should have won the World Heavyweight Championship, to be honest.
Yeah? Fucking hell. Don't have many of them going
I
about,
think
do
he
we?
should have had a run.
Yeah.
Because he had some amazing moments, getting thrown off the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, exactly, and even with Too Cool, how incredibly popular he was, because he was the guy who was,
Well, they was the original New Day.
Yeah,
Coming out, getting the fans singing, having a dance, having a, just in their own unique take of it. I know New Day done a lot more mic work.
Oh yeah, but I can see what you're saying though, like the aspect of it, sorry, go on.
And you had like the other two, Too Cool. They, the Worm.
Yeah, Grandmaster Sex Alley as well, yeah. So, it did work, and like I said, when Rikishi turned heel, because he was responsible for running over Steve Austin, like I said, and then the fall off the cell, and then they had that as well. So, I like Rikishi, and I think the stink face was a bit silly, but at the Attitude Era in that time, I think, but the amount of times he put his ass to someone's face.
Well, he had a big ass, and Vince McMahon made people kiss his, so what Rikishi put his in their face.
That match night, Rikishi's not even got his top off yet. I think he's going to leave it on. Sean O'Haire was taking control of the super kick, now with the big punches, and this is not going to go for long.
You can't really see Jimmy and Jay in Rikishi.
No, you can't. They don't look anything. I know Rikishi's hair's that's dyed there, isn't it? Because we've seen him in. I think if you look at, because we watched WrestleMania 9, like he looked more like a so there, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't fucking know at this point in time, because Rikishi is such a big character as well, especially during, like you said, the Attitude Era. Everybody knew, Rikishi was like the top of the mid cards, isn't he? Intercontinental champion, he was, wasn't he? And he had his feuds. He has a match against like The Rock and people like that, Steve Austin. But he's not having that much fun against Sean O'Haire, who's just been in complete control, just wearing him down. Got a side headlock, and that's called the kick to the back. But
old kicky backy.
Yeah, old kicky back. But Piper at ringside cheering his charge on, and the fans not happy. Fucking hell, I am at knee there.
Rikishi was quite a fan favourite, and when he comes back in his little thingies, in his little promos or whatever, £350.
Yeah, big guy, nearly as big as me.
So his dimples like a golf ball.
Sean O'Haire has fallen on the bottle top. He's in stink face position.
Pushes Rikishi off.
Yeah, power there. And Rikishi goes flying.
Piper's up on the ring.
Well, Piper's in the ring with a coconut. You get disqualified. Oh, double super kick.
Didn't Sean O'Haire have a super kick finisher?
He must have always been using a super kick, hasn't he? So
No, it's just come to me in a thought.
Yeah, I think that's a problem with some wrestlers, you just can't remember the finisher.
Yeah. Rikishi's was Rikishi driver, wasn't it?
Yeah, that helps. When they
Piper's was a submission.
Yeah, sleeper.
Yeah.
And Piper's got him with a coconut submission. It gives it to the ref. What's Piper doing getting involved? Oh no, he gets caught by Rikishi. Coconut to Piper's head.
Who sold it like a beaut.
Rikishi's finally got revenge for Jimmy Snuka. But O'Haire's got him up.
Oh,
that's
his finisher.
And he gets the pin like a slamming FU.
Yeah,
Sean O'Haire.
maybe it's not super kick then.
Sean O'Haire gets a job done.
Piper.
Piper's bleeding.
Busted open.
Coconut makes you bleed. And he put the lime in the coconut.
Drink it all.
Not the greatest of matches, was it, really?
Oh, quite quiet.
A couple of moves either there, but...
Good appearance by Piper, though.
Yeah.
He's always, got a big response.
Yeah, it's always nice seeing Piper, and, Sean O'Haire gets the victory, but, like I said, wouldn't really lead to much. But Rikishi's still popular with the crowd.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you see Sean O'Haire's finisher there.
Funnily enough, though, he's probably closer to Piper's age than to O'Haire's age.
Yeah. Well, how old are the Usos as well? They must be in their mid-20s. Sabo.
Are you looking at the same place I'm looking at?
Yep. What is she eating on that plate? What?
Oh. Radish, tomato, bit of celery.
That is
Bit
not.
of leaf salad.
That is not dinner.
It is if you're a diva.
The thing on the right is dinner.
Oh, nom 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 nom.
Nom nom. What a bitch. Sable, eh? Oh, Kane and RVD.
RVD again.
Hey.
An older RVD.
Yeah. A bit more mature, isn't he?
It's like Kane. He's had a brilliant career. He's
Yeah.
had a long career. You know, he's 8 years in at this point.
Yeah. You bet how many tag teams he's been in as well.
Yeah.
Like, Kane and RVD, successful. And like you said, World Heavyweight Champion, been through it all. You know, and still in good shape for Big Boy, even though he's not been about
Yeah.
recently, but even his appearances with the Authority, you know, the past couple of years or so. Well, we see RVD and Kane, the World Tag Team Champions, Raw brand. Kane, yeah, let's go do this thing.
What Kane did you like?
Oh, I like proper Monster Kane. Like when his first debut, he was a killer at that point.
Yeah.
He didn't stop.
Yeah.
What about Chew?
I'd say the same, yeah. Early Kane.
Yeah?
Maybe when he started talking with his little voice box.
Yeah. What about when he unmasked? Do you like any of that?
Yeah, it was good. I just, you know, it was...
Yeah, which is, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, because RVD's a partner, you know, and
it happened soon after this.
yeah, it would be a mask this year. And we see Chief Morley, or AKA Val Venus. He's head of Chief of Staff with Eric Bischoff at the moment.
Yeah.
And we see the Dudleys again as well. The ECW themed match.
Yeah.
We've just seen these guys on Barely Legal. Devon, Bubba Ray going against RVD.
Much younger Dudleys.
Yeah. Bubba looks in much better shape, doesn't he? No, do you think
Yeah.
Bubba looks better shape now, or...
I think Bubba looks, yeah, because he was quite tubby at Barely Legal.
Hmm.
I don't think Devon's changed at all.
No, Devon always looks the same, doesn't he? Dudley's going for the tag team titles, and with Chief Morley there, I mean, how can they not?
Rob Van Dam, he's one of a kind.
He is. But RVD, like I said, RVD as well has had a great career, hasn't he?
2 tag team titles. I know they had a big card, but
That was a
Did that
brand.
work?
That was a brand split all about, though, wasn't it?
uh,
I mean, he had 2 tag teams and 2 world champions. I mean, there was
one had the IC and one had the US.
yeah, and like I say, and I mean, it kind of works, but I don't think at this point you had that many, like we were saying, too many great tags. It was more like you had maybe the Dudleys who'd been around for a long time, and then you had maybe 2 single guys you put together and done that, you know.
RVD and Kane.
Oh yeah, Kane and Big Show, you know, Batista and Mysterio later on as well, you know, people like that. So it was always one of them things. I always felt the Raw tag team title was more for like maybe a Cena or Michaels teaming up together, even, you know, like down the line,
Yeah.
as opposed to like tag teams. I think now though, maybe you could have 2 tag teams. Well, the NXT tag team titles and the WWE tag
Yeah.
team titles. The NXT division's better, and now that's why, you know, Vaudevillains and people like that are going up to the main roster. Face off. Kane RVD to the Dudleys, passing Chief Morley titles. RVD and Kane could be in trouble there.
Well, it's all against them. The odds are in the Dudleys' favour.
Dudleys, heel or face? What did you like more?
I don't know, I liked him as a face because they did get the crowd going, like, you know, with a Devon getting
Yeah.
tables, and it worked better with them as a face. But then, you know, as a heel, he was Kevin Owens-esque. You know, well, you
Yeah.
know, Kevin Owens got a bit of him. He'd always shout at his opponent, he'd shout at the crowd, you know.
Yeah.
So he worked both ways, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I think very few. Well, I was not say very few, but it's good. You know, teams or even wrestlers can work the heel and the face divide and be
Yeah.
very good at it. You know, I think Bubba is a very good heel, like you said, the way Kevin Owens or. The amount of abuse, he always talking shit in it
Yeah.
during the matches. I think Devon may be a little bit weaker on that, but as good guys, it works because they, you know, the Dudleys and you just want to put people through tables.
Did you not like Reverend Devon?
No, I don't think that really works. The Reverend being a single wrestler, and I don't think even, you know, with
Deacon Batista.
even though that helped, you know, beat Batista to happen, it's still, you know, Devon didn't really do much, and they formed the Dudleys soon after, didn't they?
Yeah,
They kind of ran out of ideas and was like, okay, right,
go
Go-
back.
yeah, because Devon's not, you know, he's a good tag team wrestler as
Yeah.
opposed to you know, back in the 80s there was loads of tag team wrestlers. I guess nowadays, like we were talking about 2 single guys going together, Devon is a tag team wrestler, a bit like Hawk and Animal, really.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of had that success by themselves, but it was more, you know, the tag team, and I'm sure there's plenty of others as well.
But with normal tag teams, you wouldn't have one of them going up to win the Intercontinental title or, you know, to win the Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah,
You know, like Lucha Dragons.
yeah.
One of them's gone off and that. You'd have them focusing on
The
the one thing, you know, because that's what they are.
Yeah, that's what I'm a bit surprised they're doing, because the United States title's kind of been lost recently, because
Yes, yeah.
he is part of the tag team, but they've not done anything with it. I mean, he's fighting. Yeah, he's got Ryback at Payback, but Ryback at Payback. But there's not really much, meaning to it.
Kane, good tag team wrestler. I know you said he's had a lot of tag team partners, but
I think he's good. I mean, I think that's why he's had so many tag teams. It works well. I think. Would you like better, tag team Kane or single Kane? I'll turn the question around to you now, young man.
well, with tag team Kane, he was winning titles because he was a monster in the tag team division, but he didn't get to generate that monsterness as a singles.
Yeah.
Like he'd only have it in personal feuds. It wouldn't be for heavyweight championship feuds. He was never interested in getting the heavyweight championship. He was more interested in feuds and
he was
finishing
much
feuds.
much more successful as a tag team wrestler than he was as a singles guy. Yeah.
So he had his little run as a hardcore champion, his little run as an ECW champion, a little heavyweight championship run, and that was it. But he didn't have much of a mid card. I know he had like the Intercontinental title against Triple H.
Yeah, I mean he had the hardcore as well, but not for long either. But yeah, like you said, he's kind of.
You could argue, sorry to interrupt, but you could argue that was more of a storyline thing.
Yeah.
Triple H.
Well, and Kane later on as well was even matches against Orton or Cena or people out when he put the mask back on. He's there to put people. Rollins as well, there to put people over, isn't he? He's the big monster in the title match. He's probably going to come away the loser.
Yeah.
But he still managed to keep some of his not mystique about him, but do you know what I mean? He still managed to keep him relevant, even even with his losses. Because like I said, you do bring him just back as a monster then and have him attack someone, and there you go.
Doing his dark tricks as he does.
Yeah, the Demon Kane. And the Dudleys have taken complete control of this match, and RVD is the Dudleys' bitch at the moment, to go extreme for a second.
Do you think Dudleys have the edge over RVD and Kane because they know how to work a tag team match?
I think
they know when they need to make a tag. They know
each other so well they can fill each other's
sandwiches.
Exactly, yeah. And like you said, they don't have to second guess each other. They can just, they're a tag team. They've been doing it for years. They know what the other one's thinking.
They know when the scoop slam's going down to climb up.
Exactly, yeah. Whereas RVD and Kane, even though they've been a team and they might be friends, but the Dudleys are brothers, really, aren't they? So it is a disadvantage. But it's no surprise to see RVD getting beaten down. He is the, obviously smaller of the two.
Quick count there with the Chief Morley.
Chief's trying to get it over and done with. I thought it was going to be impartial refereeing. Obviously not. And Devon tagging in Bubba. I think Devon's got a good angry face. And Devon's angry face is quite good.
Makes his eyes disappear.
Yeah, he's like...
He brings that forehead down straight over the eyes.
Yeah, when we see Bubba talking trash. Devon's got the old camel toe? Got the old camo on, but...
he's always repped camo throughout his career.
He has. Bubba's kind of given it up.
He's gone for track pants because he's so fat.
He fat. RVD there gets whipped with his hair, and the referee saying, "Don't do that with the hair, I'll disqualify you." A beautiful move by RVD there to get some space.
He's so close.
Kenny, you can. Kane's in.
Kane.
Like a house of fire.
Now Bubba's miraculous recovery.
Oh yeah, you hate that. Yeah. Devon backdrop.
Hey, he was crawling there. RVD's still crawling.
Bubba's back in, but he gets backdropped and clotheslined. And Kane, pillar to post for Devon and Bubba. And there you go, side slam. That could be it. No, was Chief Morley really going to count the 3 there?
Was he? I don't think so.
Bubba broke it up.
Bubba broke it?
Bubba broke it. Where's the count there? Clothesline by Kane. Takes RVD in. I don't know how wise this is. RVD's been beaten up a lot. Beautiful kick though by the Van Dam.
The Van Daminator.
Looks better than he did in ECW.
Yeah, I think he does actually.
Kind of learnt to trade a little bit more.
It looks like he's matured a bit.
Yeah. See the rolling thunder there, trademark by RVD. Oh, but Devon got me the net breaker.
Oh, that was a lovely manoeuvre.
Turned RVD inside out, but came to the top. Oh, there you go, taking Devon down. But Bubba, there you go. Go for the punch, but gets caught.
Low blow by the referee.
What are you doing, Morley?
You can't do that, ref.
Low blow to Kane and clothesline down. Kane getting the shoulder up.
Kane don't go down that easy.
Good expressions there on Chief Morley. And I think he just slipped accidentally. He was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I don't think he can account for that though.
Well, he throws Kane to the outside, and now it's just the Dudleys.
RVD playing possum.
Possum. And Chief Morley just takes out Bubba by accident.
Val inadvertently takes out his guy.
Wow, you didn't. And the referee's angry.
Look at
Devon.
his face.
And Devon's angry face now saying, "What do you do to Bubba?"
What are you doing, fool? Val swung first.
Yeah, Devon's not having it.
Laying into the referee. I don't know what this is going to happen to the match.
And poor Chief Morley.
There's Lance.
And Lance Storm
Bubba
comes
bomb.
in and gets taken out by Devon and Bubba. And Lance Storm there trying to help Chief Morley. And now Morley and Bubba 3D. The referee's down. There's not many times the referee gets 3D.
Nah.
Oh, Kane's up though. He's going to choke Sam Bubba.
Big boot Devon.
Lovely. There you go. It's all about the impact. It's all about the input. Kane.
RVD going to go up top for a big 5-star.
I think he is going to put the full stop on it.
Kane telling him, RVD, get up the top.
And there you go. Look at the agility. They're going to go for the
Spin
5-star.
him round a bit.
Oh,
Ooh,
lovely.
round it.
Lovely, lovely. And RVD's going to get the pin. New referee's out. And there we have it.
And still, tag team champions.
Yeah, retain. And that was quite a little, bit of fun there,
match.
yeah. What's your thoughts on it? What are you taking away from
It was a
now?
good match, you know, it was a perfectly told story of a match, you know, you had the dirty ref, but he inadvertently takes out one of his associates,
Yeah.
so then therefore gets beaten up by his other associate,
Yeah.
and then gets 3D'd as we see in the replay.
It does. And I think that Dudley's turned face in that match as well. Because like you said, with Val Venus,
Yeah.
Chief Morley, trying to take him out, and RVD and Kane managed to retain. But it's fun. I think RVD showed them all at the best. He showed Dudley's as a great tag team as
No,
well.
it didn't, because it showed that the Dudleys couldn't even win a fixed match.
No, yeah, but if it was the referee's fault for clotheslining Bubba, isn't it really? You know, but yeah, they got the 3D on, and RVD showed he got spirit, managed to get the tag. And Kane is the big power in that tag team as well.
He's
But
the driving force.
he is. We've seen the difference between Raw and SmackDown. What was the better match, tag team match out of the
This
two?
one.
Yeah, Raw better than
Yeah.
SmackDown. There we have it. I'm on the roll now, and we're following the Stacey Keebler storyline as well. I love Stacey Keebler. She was nice. She don't want to believe it. Oh God, Stacey, fuck her up. Let him go. Molly, don't get involved.
Jazz.
Jazz coming out with Teddy Long, referee, manager, general manager, coming out with Jazz, who's going for the women's title, going against Trish. And Jazz looks like she's quite big upper body, isn't she?
Well, we cannot confirm or deny that she may or may not have been taking horse tranquilizer.
Well, Jazz is a beast. Jazz was in ECW in its final days as a kind of China type fighting them out. Vindication. Jazz. Women's title, and here comes Trish, the champion. Trish, look at her, she's injured. Look, last Monday, look at the devious Dudleys.
Oh,
Fucking hell. Jazz impaling Trish on the table in the video we're seeing.
hello, Charlie Robinson.
Yeah.
Reffing the match with his little haircut.
He's got a new haircut, he feels $1 million. But yeah, Jazz, we don't know a lot, but Trish, big fans.
Yeah, she was the original women's champion, not Divas champion.
No, not Divas, no.
I think she had good talent. She would have suited working in this day and age better.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't think her wrestling skills was the only thing that got her buying the company.
No, well, I'll say this with Trish is that she came in as like a model, obviously, you know, because she is
Yeah.
beautiful. But I don't think there's any other female wrestler or even wrestler who came in and learned and tried hard to learn the trade and give back what she was given.
Yeah.
And Trish, by the end of her career, you know, was a great wrestler.
Yeah.
And still, like I said today, she would easily walk in to any of the women's matches that we have now, and you know, be exactly who she was. You know, she was a main eventer, and it was her and Melita that kind of were the only ones flying the flag back in these days, weren't they? So
With more of a high flying ability,
Yeah.
which was good. And you had Trish with her technical in ring
exactly,
ability.
and with Trish, her personality shone through in it, didn't
Yeah.
it as well? You know, she came
Maybe
out.
didn't have much of a personality.
No, but Trish could easily be heel or face, as we see, you know, with different people. And the thing is, as well, it was difficult to work with because the Divas matches were only just treated as like, you know, quick throwaway matches in between, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, this is only going to be like 5 minutes long.
Fun.
And Jazz not hanging around.
Showing her strength.
She is in complete control right now, and that could be over. The power, but Trish rolls through.
Oh,
And a long gut wrench. Cool, we see right up Jazz nearly there.
you saw what she had for breakfast.
And Trish with the punches back.
I wouldn't know personally.
Jazz, no, I wouldn't know. Trish is lovely. And Jazz now, like I said, trying to finish it early on, doing the second turnbuckle. Oh, but Trish has got for the pin. Jazz rolls up Trish, kick out.
Oh.
We're going to find out what that means soon. And Jazz now with the jabs. Jab by Jazz, jabby Jazz. But Trish blocks, and with her own forearms. Oh, and second rope, Jazz turns it into a leg lock.
One-legged Boston Crab.
And she's got her now, and 2 legs.
5 legs. It's over for Trish.
Oh, Trish in the middle of the ring, she's been through, like we said, the assault beforehand as well. Oh, but,
Power's out.
and she sits down on Jazz, but Jazz rolls through. And Trish now,
I don't think Jazz is all that big, to be honest.
she looks as the same size as,
If Trish tensed up, she'd have a bit
Yeah.
of muscle up as well.
yeah, Jazz is just more toned, isn't she?
Yeah, more defined.
Yeah, that's better.
I don't know, I think she has got quite a big STF.
There you go, Trish showing Cena how it's done. Lovely STF there.
The views that the cameramen get, though, look.
It
So
is
when do you
bad,
ever get
yeah.
an STF from the backside of the wrestlers?
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, you've not even seen the facial expression. It doesn't matter, does it? Yeah. Oh, Jazz power bombed, in a way. And what's Trish going to look for? Going to try and finish Jazz?
I really hate that forearm.
Yeah, what do you think? Looks weak.
Yeah.
Oh, Trish with the chops. Bit better. Oh, and there we go. Hit the big kick by Trish. Hit the massive kick.
Chip kick.
The chick. Yeah, thank you, Dan.
I've corrected James.
But Jazz managed to kick out.
Ooh.
And Jazz with the drop kick. And she got some hoit there.
Oi!
Hoit. And no.
Ooh.
Fair play to Trish.
Close.
I can't believe how trendy fucking old Charles Robinson, little Charlie fucking.
For that.
I bet you went out that night, I felt like a king. Oh, Trish rolls around.
Bulldog off the top right.
She hit it, Stratisfaction.
Stratisfaction.
And
Oh.
what? Teddy Long just threw a shoe
Bless
at
you.
Trish. Oh, and Teddy's saying a fan did, that's fair enough. Well, throwing it back at Teddy. Oh, no, but Jazz.
Rolls her up.
No.
Trish. Don't go down that easy.
You know, she's not going to stay down for free. And another one. No, rolls over. Oh, no. Jazz. You are kidding me.
Dirty victory.
Jazz holds on to the ropes, gets the pin, and a new women's champion.
So she couldn't beat Trish normally.
No, she couldn't. No clean victory there. Spirited effort by both women, though, yeah? Do you like?
Yeah, it was a good match. It was one of the better Diva matches of this era. You know, Trish had a bit of an uphill struggle, but I don't know. It didn't seem as if Jazz was the dominant force too much.
Yeah, so kind of, really
It was
cheated.
evenly matched.
Yeah, Healy waited to win there. But, I mean, in the time they only had, like, say, 5 minutes, so there's not a
Yeah.
lot to do anything in there, really.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Trish showed why she could do what she could do, you know? And, like I say, Jazz wins the title, but I think Trish will be back to fight another day. Well, it's a big show.
A big show and big A train.
They're showing Mysterio. Look at 619 knocking Big Show down.
Tajiri, is that?
Yeah, getting squashed by Big Show last Thursday.
Mysterio taunting.
Big Show's still quite quick at this point.
Quicker than a hiccup.
He is. Look at Ray, sneaky from behind. Big
His
Show.
name is Rey Mysterio, and he is the fastest man alive. Tripping over the steps.
And Ray had only debuted in August of '02, so it's only been a few months, and they're sticking him straight in there with the biggest athlete. So it's the smallest versus the biggest. And Big Show's angry face. He's not happy coming out here.
Oh, this is Big Show, year after beating Brock Lesnar for the heavyweight
It
championship.
is, yeah. And he still looks in good shape as well. I mean, he's a little bit bigger, but manoeuvre about. And yeah, like you said, world heavyweight champion. Feuding with Mysterio, this should just be a one-way contest, really, shouldn't it?
It certainly should be.
Big Show doesn't like being
Embarrassed.
Exactly, embarrassed.
And Rey Mysterio has certainly done a lot of that.
He has indeed. Indeed. Who's that jumping at the sky? And then here comes Mysterio jumping out.
The Sky.
Do you like that entrance for him just popping out of nowhere?
Well, the Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite good.
I thought it was, Mysterio there. That is best when he first came in. He's like a real life superhero.
Yeah.
He's wearing baby blue and he's going to go against the Big Show. I don't know how much chance he's got. Like I said, he's got to use his quickness, obviously speed advantage, but if Big Show catches him, best little man versus big man, who wins?
Well, only time will tell.
Exactly. Very bit apprehensive, but wouldn't you be? I would.
I wouldn't want to step in a ring with a Big Show.
No, especially someone Mysterio size. But, interesting matchup though, isn't it?
We'll see how long Mysterio can survive.
Well, Mysterio at the moment just on the outside. Going to take his time to get in. Big Show loves share. sign of the times.
Do you believe in life after love?
Oh, Dan, if I could turn back time and know some share songs, I would, mate.
That's it with Cher.
Yeah, it's Cher. I got you, babe. That's all.
Ooh.
Show on the outside.
Big Cher.
Big Cher. Show chasing after Ray Ray. And Mysterio there, the springboard.
Catching him with his speed.
There you go. Quick attacks now.
Swatted off him.
Ray flying out of the way, but the punch is back, and he gets caught. There you go. Throws straight into the turnbuckles. And Ray, and this could be over already.
Ooh.
Big slap right to the chest. And caved Mysterio's chest in.
Frozen.
Like a rag doll. Well, Big Show with the Irish whip.
Ah.
There you go, Ray.
Ray's intelligence.
He is. That hurts Ray though. The power. Big Show put him up to the second rope.
Like he's palming a basketball.
And a springboard. He gets caught by the show though.
It's over for Ray now.
Oof. Into the backbreaker.
Bend him in half.
Yes.
Poor
Big,
fella.
Big Show playing with him now. Yeah, he is like a lion with its next meal.
That's it now. Taking away the speed of the Mysterio.
He has. And now just stands a limp, full £500 bearing down on Mysterio. Big up Rey Mysterio.
And the middle turnbuckle's been ripped off there. I don't know
Yeah.
if that was intentional or from the last match.
Yeah, well, for the last match still. Will that come into play? And I want to say power by Big Show, but it looks quite easy for him to lift up Ray.
Just dropping him, but he lands on his feet.
Fair play. 10 foot he dropped there, landing on his feet. And now Mysterio, can he chop the big redwood down? No.
He just slaps him out of the ring.
Just like that, swabs him out of the way. What was Ray going to do? Is he going to go under the ring and there'll be two Rays come out? Big Show moves the ref, and Ray's got a chair.
Taking a page out of his good friend Eddie Guerrero, but
Fair play. Referee can't see it, and Ray with a flying senton going for the pin. Ooh, Big Show. Shoulder up.
it'll take more than that to kick the Big Show down, I'm afraid, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I thought he had it then for a second though. Chair. And now 619.
To the midsection.
That's going to hurt.
To the back of the legs.
Well, good way to get good way to get Show down.
Innovative.
And a third 619. Big Show's rocking down to one knee. Is West Coast pop type? Oh no.
Gets caught.
Oh my God.
Big choke slam. Good night, Ray.
10 foot down. Big Show just flattened Ray there.
He nearly put him through the ring.
My word. And Big Show
That's
just
it.
using Ray as a plaything.
As soon as he stopped Rey Mysterio's high flying and spin, that was it for Ray.
Yeah, there's not much else they could have done with that match either, could there? Nah, well put about and makes Ray look a bit weak though, doesn't it?
It does, but I'm sure Rey Mysterio recovers from that. He's just started in the WWE.
Yeah, and it looks like he's got a real injury now, so they're going to be a stretcher out for him. And it's don't look good for Rey Mysterio.
Size of that choke slam, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, been put with stretcher, taken away. Big Show's come back now.
I want a Big Show back.
Oh, Big Show pushing the doctors out of the way. What's he going to do?
Rey Mysterio's helpless, can't even move.
And he picks him up, a stretcher.
Like a baseball bat. Drops him straight in his face.
And that was careless there.
That was nasty.
Big Show there swinging the bat.
Just a big bully.
And Ray landed him face first. And if he wasn't going to leave on a stretcher to begin with, he is now. Oh, I can't believe that. Have you ever seen anything like
I haven't, no. It was just brutal of Big Show.
that? I'm not saying the King wears makeup, but my God.
He's wearing a lot of makeup.
He is the King and coach on the Raw announce team and Taz Michael Cole SmackDown. No JR.
No, Joe.
They were trying to replace him with a younger model. Oh, backstage, Stacey and Tori.
Still going at it.
Oh my word, exchanging slaps.
Oh, don't think that was expected.
Scott Steiner.
Big puffer pump freakzilla.
Follow if you hear him.
Oh, Heaven had a good look there.
Hey, dirty little bastard.
Well,
Wow.
last bit of action there.
Yeah, Tori and Stacey in the back. And that would lead to a Steiner match. Everybody be chomping at the bit for that.
Thugonomics John Cena.
My God, your favourite John Cena.
My favourite John Cena against your favourite Brock.
He is Brock the Beast, the champion, and John Cena will be going against him for the WWE Championship.
Is this your favourite Brock?
Yeah, I love Brock at this point, yeah. He's a fucking monster, and we're going to see him destroy John Cena.
See, it's weird how he goes against John Cena then and John Cena now.
Now, and he kind of go against John Cena
Forever.
for yeah. And let's have a look how all this came about.
I'd like to take this time to say thank you to Brock. Shattered my knee on TV. Now I can't walk. It's official. I got crippled by the meathead. But Brock, you left me breathing when you should have left me for dead. I'll break you down, watch you drown and not throw a rope. This is jail, Brock. We inmates. You just dropped the soap.
Who will be Brock Lesnar's next opponent for the WWE Championship? Well, we're going to let the SmackDown superstars fight it out.
John Cena's a name you'll remember. I'm here for one reason. My target's Brock Lesnar. Who beat Eddie Guerrero?
John Cena.
John Cena.
Big ups to John Cena.
Who beat The Undertaker?
The last ride is on the way. Columbo from the FBI. And now Johnny the Bull. Full-blooded Italians did the damage, and now they're running to dodge. Those damn full-blooded Italians have screwed The Undertaker. Cena advances.
The Doctor of Thugonomics. Who beat the Rabid Wolverine, Chris Benoit?
Cena got him.
John Cena.
Cena's beating Lesnar at Backlash.
John Cena's a name you'll remember. John Cena is bigger than Brock Lesnar.
Here comes the pain. Brock Lesnar, the youngest champion in WWE history. The mental and physical prowess of this man, Brock Lesnar, is absolutely amazing. Brock Lesnar surviving a possibly career-ending maneuver at WrestleMania. This man is a freak. He's damn near subhuman.
It's all bad now. You done messed up now. Disrespecting the wrong hood. You wanna talk about pain? You wanna talk about here comes the pain? From Brock tonight, here comes the real pain.
John Cena has shown no respect for the champion tonight. Will John Cena show Brock Lesnar respect Sunday at Backlash? Will we crown a new champion Sunday? Will that new champion's name be John Cena?
Word life.
Boston native, John Cena. What would become of him, eh? The young man.
Here comes the pain.
Here comes the pain, indeed. And Brock Lesnar, the WWE champion, and he is in great shape. Even though he did land on his face and neck at WrestleMania 19, just the previous month. It's amazing how he can still be, still be bouncing about, really. And bouncing he is.
Well, as we said, a lesser wrestler would have been out for the rest of their career.
Yeah, and Lesnar is fighting John Cena, and who would have thought, like you said, the two careers each man would have after this match, where they would go. If you'd have said one of them becomes the face of the WWE and would rule the roost for 10 years, you'd probably think Lesnar,
And then you'd say one of them goes into UFC and becomes UFC heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
And you'd say Cena?
Cena?
Both men are having a stare down. They're both quite similar. Like, Brock Lesnar's obviously a bit bigger, but Cena's not exactly a small fella there.
No, exactly.
Cena's slightly stronger.
aren't they? Yeah.
All the way suplex, that's the first. Second suplex. Suplex City now, that's the third for Cena. Brock Lesnar in complete control. 3 suplexes so far.
Oh, you're counting the suplexes.
I have had a little count on suplexes.
Lesnar seeing front face lock on Cena.
Do you think this is what Cena becomes though? It's like Brock Lesnar's got off on an early start, and you know what Cena's like, he always takes a brutal beating and then he wins it in the last.
Yeah, no, I think you make a perfect point. The way that the two men were built, like you said, Lesnar is the one who beats the crap out of the guy and continues beating, and Cena is the one always making a comeback. And it's weird how in this match it's echoing what they actually, like you said, would do. It is strange. And look at the strength of Lesnar there. Gorilla press.
Shades of the late great Gorilla Monsoon.
It is. And the question being as well was Cena at this point in time in 2003, could he be able to hang with Brock Lesnar? Brock there throwing Cena into the announce table, like actual announce table, not over the announce table. And Lesnar grabbing the belt saying, "This is my belt." Has Cena bitten off more than he can chew? Hill John Cena is good. We need to see Hill Cena again, don't we? We've agreed on this before.
He teased at that recently.
Yeah, it would be refreshing to say the least. But I think even now, just Cena being back would help, because I think they are in lack of, they need a bit more star power.
At least someone who gets booed more than Reigns.
Yeah. And Cena there getting out of the harm's way but gets caught with a kick, and Lesnar just not caring so far, is he?
No, he's going in on him. Typical Brock Lesnar style though. He's just a one-man wrecking machine.
Lesnar don't give a fuck, and making sure he breaks the count. And like we said, it's weird how it's nearly the same match they had in like 2012.
Exactly that.
Cena making a comeback.
9 years later.
At least you Cena as a heel as opposed to a face,
And Brock Lesnar was more of a face than a heel.
Yeah.
But then Brock Lesnar went to a bit of a face against Undertaker. I
Yeah.
suppose.
But Cena now's taking the advantage, and he knows it's on the line.
Do you think he knows he's going to be 15-time
You-
champion?
He can't have guessed at that point, could he? Oh, when he was a year away from winning it. No, he was 2 years away from winning it for the first time.
Yeah.
So, it's weird to think how successful John Cena is.
In the space of 11 years.
And talk about his successful in this match. He's busted Lesnar open. Well, I think he's reopened the cut that Lesnar had on top of his head.
Yeah, targeted it like a bullseye.
Yeah.
And Cena's chance to fight back.
Going for the pin. Lesnar powers out. Cena knows. He's got to take the advantage now. And I think John Cena at this point has got more wrestling moves than he has now.
Yeah.
I think you see like a couple. I mean, obviously, like choking him out now, but
Purely tactic.
yeah, it's a side of Cena we just don't see. And it's a side of Lesnar now. He's in big trouble. But do you think Cena looks that big? I know we said like the height of each of them and like the build, but Lesnar is bigger than Cena there, isn't he?
Yeah, but I think Lesnar's more broader than Cena.
Oh yeah,
He's more wider.
Lesnar managing to get a shoulder up. John Cena, look at that. Look at his face as well. He's like-
Gurning like an idiot.
and he can taste blood. Lesnar's blood.
Would you have thought you'd have seen this? John Cena giving Brock Lesnar a beatdown.
I mean, at this time, the thug character for Cena, like I said, be taken seriously. Putting the beating on Lesnar is pretty fucking serious,
Yeah.
Like I said, in wrestling, you got the rub, haven't you? So even if you win or lose, facing that opponent, in theory, helps you.
Yeah. Well, would John Cena have not got the push if he didn't have this match against
Yeah,
Lesnar?
exactly. They must have seen something and it all done, of course, with Lesnar leaving the company in 2004, opening up the door for the guys who followed, in 05, Batista, Orton, Cena.
Yeah.
But Cena now is taking control and he's on the second rope. No, he's just using that same moves.
Yeah.
I've lied to you, I'm sorry. Cena with a leg drop, Les on the outside.
So what do you think puts Cena over all these wrestlers that joined in that similar time? It's like, well, not just Cena himself, but Batista and Orton.
I've no idea. I don't know. I don't know if a man like Cena, but Cena was just picked from early and just kept going, didn't he?
Yeah.
He has been the face for 10 years. He gets anybody in any pay-per-view, main eventer,
His face would be on the bill.
Yeah. And you can't argue against it. This is the thing we've learned. The podcast, we do it for a year now. We learned Cena is as good as the other wrestlers in bygone eras.
Do you think WWE pushed Cena on you more though?
I think they did, but then it's a necessity because you built him and he's the only one the kids or the merchandise reacts to.
Yeah.
Then you have to keep using him because you've not built anybody else.
He's a recognisable
Yeah.
brand.
It's like even with CM Punk, how big he was. He never
Yeah.
beat Cena, or never bigger in WWE, Even Daniel Bryan in
Yeah.
some ways. Cena is like the man. He's one that's been elevated
It was Cena that he said that Bryan.
Yeah,
It was him that gave him a bit of a push.
exactly. He's the one that Bryan beat him, and then and then all that happened. But Cena in this match trying to beat Lesnar takes down the DDT, but can't believe it. Look at his face. And of course, the SmackDown where he's different style. They got a blue top on.
Yes.
Which is always nice to differentiate between the two. WWE World title on the line. The World Heavyweight title is not on the line tonight, but the champion will be in action later. But the WWE champion there, sorry to interrupt, WWE champion there with Spine Buster.
Before blood got banned.
Yeah, good to see a bit. We've seen a lot of blood, haven't we, this past cut week? This cut Lesnar has now on his face is nothing compared to what Terry Funk had. I can tell you that, but like you said, brings a more realistic look to it, though, isn't it? And Cena's got the sleeper, and Lesnar is fading fast. We might see Cena win the WWE title. Can the WWE champion his first title defence since winning it? And like we said, it was a tournament. And John Cena
Surprised everyone.
he did. This young upstart, unless he's going to pass out slow.
Got the grapevine in there, so Brock can't move.
Cena's been in control now the past 5 minutes or so.
Brock's turning purple. John Cena's still gurning.
There's an
Looks
expression.
like he's got extreme cutter mouth and his lip just sticks to his teeth. Some water, please.
Oh, the fans trying to get Lesnar back in it. And this is taking a turn for the worse for Brock. But how much power has he got left in him? What's he got left? Managing to somehow pick up John Cena and the strength that takes.
Strength of Lesnar.
Impressive by Brock. Running him into turnbuckle.
Another turnbuckle.
Another turnbuckle. And Cena is thinking, oh god, if Lesnar gets back up again, I'm done. Go on, Cena. F you with Brock Lesnar now.
It's like a steam train.
It's clothesline after clothesline. And now picking Cena up.
Swoop slam.
Power slam. Beating Cena managed to get shoulder. And now Brock just powering Cena now. Like, nah, forget it. I'm just gonna gut him.
Brock.
Brutal by Brock.
Brutal Brock.
And again, I mean, Lesnar just using sheer strength there to pick Cena up. Another big slam by Lesnar.
So what do you think the conversation between Brock and Sabu was like backstage? You're going to be my wife.
There you go. Irish whip, no, Cena reversed.
Referee's going to get taken out nearly.
No, and behind the referee's back, low blow, pin, and Cena nearly.
That was close for Cena.
Too close.
Throwback.
And he hits it. Going for the pin. Oh, just managed to get the shoulder up. Oh my word. There's just slamming Cena there, turnbuckle. Oh, but Cena managed to pick up the chain. Referee can't see this. You can't see this. Well, Lesnar's already bleeding. Just got hit by a low blow. Oh, but referee sees the chain. And Lesnar reversing it into the F5.
He's caught Cena now.
In the middle of the ring.
Good night, Cena.
Bang. Can Lesnar get the cover?
Shooting star.
3 count. Lesnar beats Cena.
Cena, no match for Lesnar.
No. And it's nice to see Cena beat clean. You don't see that often. Brock is still WWE champion. Dan, what do you think of the match?
It was a good match. Both men put in a brilliant performance. It was one of the better matches of the card, I think.
Yeah, that was. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It's good to see them both relatively early on in their careers.
Yeah.
And it's good to see what they become.
Exactly. Yeah. At that point in time, you know, the future looked bright. A couple of mid-20-year-olds. The future was ahead of him. Of course, Cena and Lesnar now, 2 legends. Especially the past 10 years or so in WWE history. And I thought, Cena and Lesnar put forward had it's tremendous effort on both. Cena's still a bit green, and even Lesnar at this point, to be fair. And they did what they had to do, a couple of shortcuts, but yeah, Lesnar clean win with the F5, and it builds Lesnar up, and it don't really hurt Cena, does it?
No. Well, it clearly doesn't hurt Cena.
No, Cena would be alright. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, but yeah, Lesnar and Cena, a little gem there we found that not many people might know about. Backlash 2003. And next,
6-man tag.
Wow, Booker T, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash versus Triple H, Chris Jericho, and Ric Flair. And we see the promo video here.
Shawn Michaels handcuffed to the top rope. What? Oh my God! It's Kevin Nash! What's he doing here? He is walking with a purpose. No! Chris Jericho right to a big boot, and Kevin Nash saving Shawn Michaels from yet another beating. Powerbomb! The huge powerbomb by Kevin Nash. But look at this now. Look at those faces. Look at those looks. These two used to be best of friends. Eric Bischoff has signed a huge match for Backlash. It'll be Triple H, Chris Jericho, and Ric Flair against Booker T, Shawn Michaels, and Kevin Nash. Hey, look at this. Okay. Well, obviously the matchup was made not knowing how these two feel about each other.
You've got to make a choice. It's either him or me. You come with me, man, we're unstoppable. You choose him, Shawn Michaels is going to be stealing your spotlight. Shawn Michaels is going to be stealing your thunder. He can't help it, Kev. That's what he does. If you go with Shawn, then you become part of the world that I am against.
I don't love how you love, but please don't leave me here alone. I don't feel how you feel, well it's my fault, I'm bones. I don't die how you die, I can't just waste away. You keep changing your life every day. If that burns, I'll keep you in the same train. If you fall, I'll remember the same game. I don't want your
Oh my God, Triple H just nailed Kevin Nash from behind. I think Triple H just made the decision for Kevin Nash.
With Jericho, we see all their entrances. Big Daddy Cool. A lot of star power in this 6-man tag team match then. Kevin Nash, Michaels, and look at that, like the old days.
So do you think Booker T and Jericho have just thrown in there to make up numbers?
I think they deserve their place.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Booker T had a bit of rivalry with Triple H, I suppose.
yeah. Well, yeah, like WrestleMania 19, it was, Booker, Triple H, Jericho, Michaels. They've just thrown in Flair and Nash, really.
Yeah.
Nash just come back, and he's showing the old click waves with Michaels, tagging him in.
Oh, mimicking Ric Flair there with a strap.
Out of all of them, like Nash is the weakest of the workers, isn't he, really?
Yeah, especially from what he was doing in WCW.
Yeah.
We've seen a few awful displays there from him.
But, I mean, in this match, like I said, it would go on to be a Triple H in there, World Heavyweight Champion. He'd go on to face Kevin Nash the following month's pay-per-view. This is what he's building towards, really. Just sticking him in there to get involved. I mean, Triple H and Nash are close friends, so that's why he's got the spot for, if you know what I mean. But Michaels and Jericho stole the show at 19. And Jericho suplexing Michaels, but Michaels rolling through. Pin attempt. How good these two men are.
They're both brilliant workers. I think they're both quite similar, these two.
Do you think Jericho copied Michaels' style in that way?
I wouldn't say copied, but, because it's just a trend. I don't know, it's a style, isn't it, really? You've got your builds like Jericho, Michaels, who tend to have their way around the ring, then you get the big fellas who have their way around the ring.
But do you think Michaels created that style? Or do you think someone like maybe Ric Flair?
I don't think to some, Michaels put his own twist on it, but yeah, it could have come through Ric Flair, could have come from, the first, in some ways.
You get the high flyers, stuff like that. Michaels, might have been the first high flyer main eventing. Thinking about it, and a lot of people come through since then, haven't they?
Yeah.
But even in that case, then a lot of people come out trying to mimic John Cena because he's been on top for so long.
Yeah, and then you get two bands that try and mimic fucking DX.
Yeah.
But with 10 times sayings.
That'd be bloody cool. Trying to call Triple H in the ring wearing their snazzy purple trunks.
Jericho in there wearing his snazzy pink trunks.
Yeah. Like I say, it's a weird 6-man. As well as you consider it. I mean, Booker, T going through the Triple H dungeon at the moment.
Not coming out too clever.
He's not. The game is going through his, I say power trip at this point, but other people disagree. Going around burying other wrestlers. So he against RVD, beating him, Booker T, all the young things coming through. I guess it's lucky he didn't have Cena on his brand, otherwise it would have just been like pedigree after 2 seconds. But Booker fighting back. What was your favourite Booker T then?
I liked him quite early on when he was part of Harlem Heat.
Yeah.
He was brilliant in a tag team.
Like King Booker was very entertaining, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think that was more entertaining as opposed to what he could do. I think just after he split from Harlem Heat, he was probably his best.
Yeah, but again, Booker T's another wrestler who did it right. Tag team wrestling, then moved on, United States, Intercontinental, World Heavyweight Champion and stuff. And now we got the two veterans in, Michaels and Ric Flair. Of course, these two would have a classic WrestleMania match still.
Yeah. About 10 years.
Still.
When was it?
5 years ahead. Oh wait. And Michaels knocks Flair down, nips up. Michaels himself only come back from big injury, isn't he? We've seen the... and he just hit Flair with a sweet chin. The Triple H hits a pedigree. And Nash coming in, hobbling in.
Should have hit the powerbomb.
Well, he's running after the game. And now Michaels and Flair down on the ring. Can either of them get the tag? No. That's it, Nash. Instead of trying to get the tag, mate, just look angrily at Triple H. They both go to the same hairdresser, though, which is nice.
Yeah.
The less we talk about Shawn Michaels' hair, the better. Bless him. Bless him. And let's be fair, the Flair gets the tag into Jericho. And after a pedigree... Sorry?
Michaels is out cold.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, after a pedigree, of course, like getting hit with a sledgehammer. And Jericho with a knockout punch. Maybe just knocked Flair off the apron. And the elbows by Jericho looking at mocking.
Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
It is indeed, Dan. This is Raw's main crew at the moment. Of course, the main event as well. But at this point, I mean, we've seen a couple of matches. Who would prefer, or who did you prefer at this time? Raw or SmackDown? Who was your favourite brand?
Raw, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've always been a Raw kind of guy.
Yeah, you've been a Raw type of guy. Yeah. I think I'd be SmackDown at this point. Just because... Well, you had the Undertaker, you had Angle, you had Lesnar. You had...
Early Cena.
Yeah, early Cena. Before that, you had like Edge and Mysterio teaming up as a team against the Guerreros, against Benoit, and you had all that going on, and it really was an exciting time until they just kept taking the best SmackDown guys away, or and moving them to Raw, and then SmackDown was kind of left with nothing really. Like even now, even though there's still there's two shows like Raw and SmackDown are the same.
Yeah.
More people watch like Raw,
That's where the main storyline goes down.
Exactly, yeah. It was back in the Attitude Era. You watch old SmackDowns, stuff went on there, but people still remember the Raws. But Jericho in control of Michaels. But like I said, there was a lot of talent going around, so that's why they could do the brand extension. And obviously, Cena and Lesnar on one side, and then on Raw you had Michaels, Triple H.
Well, look, there's 5 genuine main event fighters there.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
No disrespect to Flair, but he's past it.
Yeah, any of them could be in the main event. But yeah, exactly. Unless Flair was against maybe Michaels or Triple H or something like that. Do you think Flair's might come back one day to try and get 17 World Heavyweight? Finally, Flair makes a return. Cena wins the title, comes out, goes for 16 time. Flair comes down to greet him, says, "Let's have a match and see if I can become 17-time world champion." Woo! And then Flair wins, like Terry Funk.
And then Triple H comes out and wins it twice.
Yeah. Everybody's happy. Yeah, game over. And it might be game over for Shawn Michaels here. Get his leg worked on and in the corner, in the wrong part of town.
If he's got no leg, he can do no sweet chin music, and Flair can beat the granny out of it because he works him down for the figure 4 or leg lock.
He does. And what good is a one-legged man?
In an ass-kicking competition.
It is. There is no good.
Yes.
Flair, if anybody knows how to work on a leg, it's Ric Flair.
Woo!
Styling and profiling.
Not been many pinfalls though.
There hasn't. You expect this, this match to go a little bit longer because it is the World Heavyweight Champion is involved. Even though he's not in the main event, by God. Michaels turned it around. Can he get the tag? He can, and Nash in. And Big Daddy Cool.
Nash and Big Daddy Cool against Kevin.
Kevin's in there, and Nash is coming with Big Daddy Cool.
Diesel's going to join in a minute.
My word, Big Sexy, and he's laying waste to Triple H, Flair,
the Russian,
Jericho. He's not rushing anyway. He's standing still, just waiting for people to come to him.
Flair,
and they're all getting
slammed.
Yeah, we're all getting slammed. Flair over the top.
Not skinning the cat.
And Jericho in a inappropriate position.
Stinger splash to Triple H.
No, and a big boot. And Snake Eyes.
Oh, Flair's in there with Nash.
And the chops aren't working. And Flair behind you.
Got between a book and a hard plate.
And he went for Snake Eyes. Jericho rolled out the way.
Jericho reversed it.
There you go, Flair into the barricade. And now Jericho Nash in the ring. Ooh, nice reversal of the Bulldog. But Triple H with a pedigree. No.
Backdrop.
Massive one. Nash.
12 feet in the air.
He is Nash reversing that. Otherwise he's in trouble.
Jackknife.
Can he hit it? Jericho on top though. Stopping it.
Missile drop kick. Booker T's there though.
Oh, and this is warmed up now. Booker in the ring. Not done a lot in this match, has he?
No, he's been quite quiet. Getting the better Jericho though.
And now Booker.
Flair's made his way back in.
Flair nearly got taken out there by Jericho.
Just waiting for his moment.
He literally is just standing there doing that. Oh, Booker now showing some good moves and scissor kick. Is it Spinneroonie time? No, here comes Flair.
Kick for him as well.
Well,
everyone's down. There's only one thing Booker T can do, and that's not gain advantage.
Not go for the win. It's Spinneroonie time. And now he's going to go for the big kick. Jericho dodged. Oh,
going outside.
Booker going out to get Jericho. Jericho just getting knocked out there. And in the ring, Michaels and Flair are on the outside in the entranceway. Nash and Triple H working their way up. It's all gone all over the place.
Everyone's paired off, having a bit of a match.
Yeah, Booker and Jericho. Oh, you meant to move out of the way. Flair to the top. When has this ever worked?
Never. I think it worked once.
Once? Well, it didn't work that time. And Michaels now.
I love you. I'm sorry.
No, it's not that moment. But he's tuning up the band.
In the same corner.
I thought you were telling me what you're thinking then.
Jericho's in. Bulldog.
Well, from behind. Wipes Michaels out and Flair now. Figure 4 time. Woo! And he's got it in and Jericho cheering.
Cinched in now.
Middle of the ring. Nothing you can do. Nash concentrating on Triple H on the outside.
Don't worry about losing the match.
Yeah, don't worry, yeah.
And Jericho in there taunting. Where's Booker then?
Booker got flattened on the outside, but he's making a comeback. Line salt by Jericho.
With the figure 4 locked in.
That
drove Michael's leg down into Flair's knackers.
And that was a double team move there by Flair and Jericho. Now Sable's getting wiped out here. Monitor's coming out, and if Michaels weren't enough pain before, getting put in the walls now. And Nash going to jackknife Triple H through the announce table, but sees his pal in trouble. Takes Flair down. What is Nash? He's doing this in slow motion, isn't he, this match? Big Daddy Cool Snake eyes again. Bless him. Jackknife by Nash, and he's going to chokeslam Flair, is he?
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, he's waiting for the referee to get in position. Just Flair wipes out the ref. Another ref bump. That's about the third one we've seen tonight, isn't it?
Triple H is going to get a sledgehammer.
Oh, jackknife. Jericho gets powerbombed by Nash, and the game wipes Nash out with a sledgehammer. Not like this, goddamn you.
No referee.
Oh, the referee's recovering, and Triple H pins Nash.
Wow. And that was that.
And even though Nash is going after Triple H, he still manages to get the pin.
Yeah, anticlimactic at the end, but I suppose it was the only way someone could win with 5 genuine main event contenders and Flair.
What do you think of the match?
Yeah, it was a good match. Everyone had a good little part in it. You know, they had a little bit of melee, which I like in a 6-man tag. You know, everyone pairing off, everyone rushing in, everyone getting involved. It was good.
Yeah. No, it's quite a job. I mean, Booker T didn't do a lot, did he?
No.
But everybody else seemed to be involved. Even though Triple H got the pin, you know, he wants to be world champion, he wants to get the pin. He could do what he wants, basically, couldn't he? Yeah, exactly. He ran Raw. But not a bad match, you know, quite a fun little one. We've seen a couple of nice matches. You know, we've seen the 6-man, and we've seen Cena, Lesnar, and we see the end now.
The Guerreros.
Oh yeah, just seen Guerreros, Kane, RVD, Dudley's.
So a few tag matches.
Yeah, and this is the last of the tag matches, and next it's main event time. Leave this match now, and we're going to say coming up next is The Rock versus Goldberg, but the promo beforehand. Now, Dan, is it your favourite? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but
it is got to be one of my favourite promos. I think it's the comic value of it, and you know, it's just The Rock at his greatness.
It is.
I think this will explain it. James, hit the promo.
Rock, you know, you claim to have done it all. There's one thing you haven't done, however, and that is face Bill Goldberg tonight in just a few minutes. And there are a lot of people who think he's going to beat you in just a few minutes.
Whoa. First and foremost, okay? First and foremost, oh, lemon panties, giggle panties, The Rock has done it all. The only thing The Rock hasn't done is make a white baby. Yeah, you smell, hey, and on top of that, well, The Rock says this. You know, Goldberg, what is The Rock afraid of Goldberg? The Rock ain't afraid of nobody. Why? What's The Rock gonna be afraid of Goldberg about? What's Goldberg gonna do? Is that what Goldberg is gonna do to The Rock? Don't laugh at The Rock, folks. Is that what Goldberg is gonna do? No. I'll tell you what, when Goldberg came in the WWE and he speared The Rock for no reason, did it hurt? Oh, you damn right it hurt. It hurt like hell. It still hurts. And The Rock guarantees he's gonna do all he can to avoid the spear again, okay? But ask Goldberg this. 8 shots to the Chrome Dome last week. How did that feel? That hurt a whole hell of a lot more, right? It was like King Kong hitting Godzilla. Kerkow! Kerkow! You know that? That's the way it was like. Oh yeah. And The Rock says this. For those few, there's probably a couple who think Goldberg is going to beat The Rock. Is that what they think? Okay, you hear that? There's a couple of people who boo The Rock when he said that. Oh yeah, well, The Rock says this. Is that what you think? Well, The Rock says this. Hey, you can wipe a cockatoo's ass with what you think. Yeah. Oh yeah, hey. It's the only animal The Rock could think of. Goldberg, The Rock ain't next. You're next. You whisker biscuit bald-headed bitch.
Yes, Rock.
I mean, does it get any better than that?
Well, the match don't.
Well, I mean, that promo in itself, so much whisker biscuit bald-headed bitch, but the cacao.
Godzilla hitting King Kong Bundy with a steel chair.
And that's why we do every time there's a kick out.
Oh.
That's why. And like I say, I love The Rock, I love this entrance as well. He's cooking. It's brilliant, sorry.
I can guarantee that the Jared has never seen that. And he doesn't know anything about cacao.
Well, he'll have to listen to it. We're doing this journey together, Dan. Because The Rock at this point, what did he have to lose? Like he said, he had it all in WWE, WWF. He was a movie star now. He'd come back and have fun. And this Rock here was just him, just doing it. No other wrestler would probably be allowed to say that, because, it makes Goldberg,
Look like a cunt.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, it might not have helped Goldberg that The Rock was his first opponent as well, because of how big The Rock was, I know you had Goldberg Triple H match later on, but the first impact, and then you're having him go against, because Goldberg was a phenomenon, don't get me wrong, but going against The Rock, like The Rock is,
The Rock.
Yeah, there's not many there who can, with the charisma, just the star power.
Yeah.
It's, but The Rock at this point, this would be his last match for, until next WrestleMania 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he would take a leave of absence and not be seen for a few years until he'd face, John Cena, come back for WrestleMania 27.
But do you think that's good though? It's like, he's not necessarily gone, but he's out of the radar,
Yeah.
and then when he comes back, it's a bigger impact.
As a wrestling fan, we've had too many negative role models or negative things for wrestling in recent times. And to have someone like The Rock, who is so well liked, so successful, and as a part of wrestling, it can only be a good thing,
So don't get me wrong, there is good to having constants in there.
Yeah.
Like, someone who's there throughout, who's done the pinnacle.
Yeah.
But having returning, especially with Rock, he's always got the option to have a wrestling match still.
Yeah, exactly. He's still got it. Whether Steve Austin, he's retired now, or he's getting on a little bit. The Rock, I mean, even here we see the way he looks. He's more in shape now, isn't he? Definition-wise. It's funny if Rock went to Hollywood thinking he had to lose the muscle, and they said, no, we want you to put it on. I mean, look at him in Fast and Furious and shit.
He's hench.
And here comes Goldberg's first pay-per-view match in the WWE. And I like Goldberg's entrance as well. Goldberg entrance. Dan, take it away.
Yeah, it was good. He follows him from his locker room coming out. He used to be surrounded by security when he was champion.
Yeah. And the security guards weren't there to help protect him.
They was to protect everyone else. Potential attackers.
Yeah. Like I said, Goldberg. And he had the mystique again, but the allure. He was the only WCW star at that time, apart from Sting, who didn't make the jump across. And, this is a huge moment.
During Invasion.
Exactly, yeah.
But it's only 2 years after.
Exactly, it's not that long, but at that point you felt, Goldberg...
As opposed, sorry to interrupt, but opposed to Sting.
Yeah, Sting, I would never thought Sting would have been there, but at that point in time, I remember when 2001, WWE bought, just waiting for that moment, Goldberg, just waiting. And it took, 2 full years. And Goldberg's made it, and what do you think was so right about him in WCW that they got wrong in WWE, do you reckon, or...?
I don't know, the way they booked him, it's... You normally get someone like Umaga, Vladimir, what's his name? Kozlov.
Yeah.
They have their undefeated streak, and then they come up against someone like a John Cena, a Triple H, a Rock, or whatever,
Yeah.
And then they lose whatever they had.
Yeah.
But with Goldberg, he done it, he went through, he won the title, and he was just undefeated all the way through, and he was just a wrecking machine, taking people out in less than 5 minutes normally.
Yeah. So, do you think they should have vacated the streak when he came into WWE, or do you think they should have just
They should have done, but Vince's ego, he didn't want WWE superstars to look weak against WWE.
No, I know what you're saying, yeah. And it's still proven point, as we saw with the Sting, the WrestleMania match as well, 31. So, yeah. I mean, maybe if they brought Goldberg in and had him building up towards, they had him face Triple H at SummerSlam, but in his debut, he just kept working through But
there was a big enough card for him to work through and have a decent undefeated streak.
I mean, him against a Big Show or something like that would have been impressive. 5 minutes you see Goldberg using a jackhammer as well.
Yeah.
But
Goldberg and the Brock, not so well though.
No, I don't know why. I still don't know why. I mean, Goldberg was in WWE for a year. This is his first match. Lesnar was his last. I don't know why it went so wrong. It must be a case of two wrestlers just giving up and not caring. Yeah. Because I was expecting so much, like two big powerhouses, and they delivered absolutely nothing on that. And Goldberg, not the best wrestler in the world, but a couple of disappointing efforts. This match here we're going to see. I mean, obviously this is first, so it might be a bit different, but it wasn't the same. You know, there wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but maybe it was just Goldberg's slight weaknesses coming to the front. You know, in a horrible way. Like you said, WWE could do what they want, but Goldberg at some point, you see The Rock not backing down either, is he?
Yeah, but The Rock could hold a 30-40 minute match, whereas Brock Lesnar Goldberg hasn't got that in him.
Yeah.
Anything more than 10 minutes, and Brock Lesnar's
Bill Goldberg.
and Goldberg's out of his depth.
Yeah, that's true. You see it with Triple H as well, the match he had with him, it was a long, drawn-out, boring match.
Yeah.
You don't want that with Gold. Like you said, Goldberg is like bish, bash, bosh, isn't he? Yeah.
It needs to be over quickly in Goldberg's favour, or beaten like dirty.
Yeah, or say, like you said, with a taser or something like that they had. And then The Rock and Goldberg face-to-face. And to be fair, though, wrestling history, quite a moment, you know, Goldberg, the WWE's biggest star, biggest built star, and The Rock, one of the biggest stars in history. The Rock telling him, ring the bell, that's it now, gonna get along. It's still weird to think they actually had the match as well, you know?
Yeah. They, you know, it's two wrestlers you wouldn't have thought been thrown together.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Especially at Backlash.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, it's Goldberg versus The Rock at Backlash.
Pay-per-view after Mania.
Yeah.
Goldberg versus The Rock.
Rock gets thrown away, powered off, and The Rock shouting back, you're in trouble now, Goldberg. The Rock is fucking brilliant. Maybe that does take it away from Goldberg a little bit as well, because you want Goldberg to be the cool face, and you know, especially if there's fans during here that did support WWE, WWF over WCW,
Yeah.
because the crowd reception for Goldberg ain't great.
The Vince McMahon syndrome.
Yeah, and Goldberg just powers The Rock out of the ring. But you're a big fan of Goldberg, right?
I am, yeah. I don't know. I just don't know what went wrong in WWE for him.
No. Well, he just got slapped across the face, and Goldberg smirked, fighting back with himself, and look at power by Goldberg. Make no mistake about that.
Strength of him. This was the Royal Rumble, would have been out.
Yeah, over the top. And we talk about the main card, but we see so much talent like Goldberg, Rock, Cena, Lesnar, Guerrero. Apart from the Undertaker, out of all these wrestlers on this card, most of them, out of every pay-per-view we've seen, most of them seem to be part of the main roster still in some way. Like Dudley still are; they're still part of it.
Yeah.
Kane still is involved.
Yeah.
Big Show's still about.
Yeah.
You've got The Rock, obviously. Cena's still a major part in it. Lesnar. I mean, apart from the first, like the Guerreros and... but then again, Eddie Guerrero is a legend now, and you've got American Alpha, who's taking the steps.
Rikishi, who's...
Usos,
sons,
yeah,
so
they're
his
still
legacy,
about.
His nuts are in the ring.
Piper's a legend as well. And yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? That everybody's had a kind of... Trish Stratus as well, a legend, you know, a legend in her own right.
And The Rock backing down.
He doesn't want any of Bill, does he?
He's finally beaten Austin, and yet he's scared of his doppelganger.
He's scared of Goldberg. And just think, if Austin would have beaten Rock at Mania, it would be Austin versus Goldberg.
That was a match I wanted to see happen.
I think that's a match more... I'd rather see Austin Goldberg than Sting Undertaker.
Yeah.
Like, that was a dream match for me as a kid.
Yeah.
Even, you know, Goldberg Austin would have been fucking awesome. There's no way they can do it now. But back then, but even Hogan versus Austin, that's, you know, dream matches. But Goldberg just rock bottomed The Rock.
Lining him up for a spear now.
No, it can't be over already, can it? The Rock's been caught.
It's Goldberg style. He ends it quickly.
No, Rock's in trouble. Yeah, because this is a dream match in a way, you know.
Yeah.
It is a dream match. Michaels versus Punk is another one I'd really like to see. That would have been good. Yeah.
That could have happened.
Yeah, just never really worked out. And Bryan versus Mark as well would be a classic.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Rock wise to Goldberg's spear.
He must have been scouting him because he just dodged out the way, and Goldberg moved the ring with that.
He didn't. Must have shifted at least 3 or 4 inches.
You see through here, about that much. And The Rock now taunting Goldberg, lands on the outside, and Goldberg's in serious trouble. Serious. And he's just planting the kicks. He's gonna go for the sharpshooter.
Only one way to wear the big man down.
And Rock talking trash as he does it. Sharpshooter Goldberg's got tapped. You know, in the middle of the ring. And The Rock shouting at Goldberg to tap Goldberg. What do you think the size of Goldberg? Is he a lot bigger than The Rock? He's not. There's not a huge difference, is there?
I would say there's a lot.
Well, Goldberg, cool.
I think Goldberg has more of the look of a destruction machine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he got his look down to a T, didn't he? You know, the way...
Fine.
Yeah, but he's in trouble, but can he power to the ropes? And this is something you didn't really see in WWE, did you? Goldberg with submission on him.
No, well, Goldberg in any kind of danger.
Yeah, well, there's a few Goldberg fans, but most of them cheering the Rock.
Managing to drag himself and the Rock to the rope.
No, he said the power of Goldberg. The power of Goldberg compels me.
He's a short burst powerhouse, though.
Yeah, and Rock holding on to the 5. Holding on to 4, sorry.
Making full use of that.
Oh. And again, Rock just pushing the referee out of the way, just punch for the bollocks. Nothing happened there. And Rock now,
You can't see me.
if he hits the Rock bottom, is it going to be over?
Oh, he gets hit with a spear instead.
Oh God, I got just desperation. The bad shoulder as well.
Rock didn't expect that.
Maybe that's all Goldberg had left in him. Like that. Boom.
He was lining them up.
And now can either man get the advantage once they get back to the feet? Goldberg's in trouble. Rock's just been hit by a massive spear. And we know that how much impact that spear can do.
A lot of impact.
Oh, the Rock going for the punch, Goldberg reversed. And again, he's going to break the moneymaker.
Reversal.
Oh, Irish whip, but Goldberg again.
Too strong for Rock.
He's got the power, definitely. Just picking the Rock up, slamming him down.
That was a brutal slam.
But the shoulder, don't forget about the shoulder of Goldberg, trying to get the pin, but
Not enough strength in the hook.
no,
Couldn't.
just a wee bit too long there as well.
Hit with a shell shock right back.
Two people watching this and going, fucking hell, Ryback looks a bit different now.
He looks older, years ago.
Goldberg trying to mount one last comeback maybe, but he gets caught in a Rock elbow. Not by the people's elbow, but a clothesline by the Rock. Can't take Goldberg down. The second one, Rock can't believe it.
Barely rocking him.
And the Rock with a spear and a nip up.
As well as a spine buster.
And the Rock can smell it now. And is he gonna upset Bill Goldberg in his first match?
He's lining Goldberg up now.
And the crowd loving it. And the Rock can feel it as well. Rock bottom time. And it is.
Oh, you bald-headed whisker biscuit bitch.
No. And the Rock going for the pin.
Goldberg don't go down that easily.
He don't, but that...
kicked out a bit late.
Yeah. That was a late kick out there by Goldberg. But Goldberg kicked out.
Ooh.
And the Rock just slapping or punching away at Goldberg now. Hit the Rock bottom. But it's Goldberg getting annoyed by these punches.
They're going to wake him up in a minute.
Rock laying a smackdown trying to get Goldberg down. And Goldberg...
Back with a short clothesline.
Yeah. Tell you what's weird about the injury that Goldberg's got. Usually they sell the left arm, didn't they? But he's gone for the right one. Fair play to Bill.
Might be legitimately hurt.
Yeah.
Is that green? He might have actually went into the post. Is that this how you do it?
There you go. Oh, that's a spine buster by the Rock. Taking Goldberg down, and what's left? People's elbow.
Surely Goldberg won't lay down for this.
Well, the most electrifying move in sports entertainment. The Rock going for the elbow. Bang! Straight in the heart of Bill Goldberg.
That's it now.
Rock bottom. People's elbow. And again, Goldberg.
Kick out.
Leaves it to the last second. And the Rock can't believe it. What will get the job done against Goldberg? Goldberg has had no offense here the past 5 minutes.
Is that the rock bottom? Is that the people's elbow? What's it going to take?
Well, he's had spine busters, sharpshooters and everything.
Spear!
Goldberg up and
That's it now.
runs through the Rock.
Finish him.
Is it over and done with?
Oh, they don't want just one spear.
And you can hear the boos in the crowd. Well, that's 2 spears the Rock's taken now. Is he going to walk into a third one? Don't get up, Rock. Rocky, if you get up, that's over, mate. Goldberg sucks a chanting in Boston. Spear time. Goldberg staring intently at the Rock, taking aim, gonna fire. No, the Rock's right. No, the Rock's fine. He's caught his breath.
He's alright.
He's checking himself.
Oh, have another spear.
Third spear there.
Up.
What goes up must come down, and Goldberg's gonna pick him up.
He's going to jack him up and hammer him down.
He is. As Dan put it eloquently, the jackhammer by Goldberg. Boom. Goes to the cover. 1, 2, 3.
That's it for the Rock.
It is, and Goldberg wins.
He won't kick out.
It's the end. Like I said, it's the end of the Rock, but it's just the start of Goldberg. Wow, well, match. What do you think, match? Dan, what do you think of the match, my friend?
It wasn't a terrible match. You know, it wasn't the greatest of matches, but it wasn't terrible.
No, I mean, like I said, it started off Goldberg in control, didn't it?
Yeah.
And he was there, and then once he went to the ring post to his shoulder, Rock had it, you know, the sharpshooter, rock bottom, people's elbow, showed the spirit of Goldberg fighting back, even though the crowd wasn't into Goldberg winning. You know, 3 spears and a jackhammer later. Rock, I guess, did what he could. Problem was, Rock was too damn entertaining, wasn't he, really?
Yeah, I think The Rock was more focused on being entertaining than
Yeah.
actually winning the match.
Yeah, then or even letting Goldberg have a bit more to say in it, because Goldberg, like I said, just jackhammer, spear, that's it, and the Rock goes to live at large. Yeah, but that is Backlash 2003. So overall, Dan, what do you think of the card?
It was a good card, a few brilliant little gems in there with the first ever match between Cena and Lesnar, and what it had become. Michaels facing off against Flair, what that would become. It's Eddie Guerrero, seeing him as he was, and even seeing Angle.
Yeah. So what was your favourite match?
Oh, I think it was a Cena Lesnar one.
Cena Lesnar. Yeah. No, that was a cracking match. Like you said, an enjoyable card, especially at the time, 2003. You had the talent there, you had the people. I really did enjoy most of all of the action. I would say it's one of them pay-per-views that I remember from back in the day. And the Rock just so entertaining. He oozed it out of him every pore. The Rock Pro. I think my favourite match would be the. What am I going to go for my favourite match? I'm going to say Rock Goldberg, just because of what it meant. Between the two. WWE legend, WWE legend, face to face. I mean, it was fucking awesome, wasn't it? To be fair.
Yeah, no.
And we also got the Kerkow. So we got that moment, and we know everything now. So that's it now for episode 49, and we are ever so close, Dan, to episode 50. And of course, our next episode will be Payback, and that will be episode 50, part 1, and part 2 will be the WNR50, where we list our top 50 greatest WWE superstars of all time. It's going to be one hell of a couple of podcasts and a hell of a month coming up. But it's been a great month, April. It's been really enjoyable. Thanks for everybody, all the new listeners out there as well. And before we go, don't forget you can contact us on Twitter at WWE Review or
at Vince McMahon WWE
or at J_Rollins as well. We're also on Facebook, the WWE Network Review page,
and Vince McMahon as well.
Yeah, you can become his friend there and and share whatever you want to share. We're also on Google Plus as well. We're on YouTube. We've got new episodes coming up there and the old stuff, and a couple of extra clips like the O2, the trip we did, and other things like this as well. A couple of RPW shows. We're also on SoundCloud.
On your phone.
Yeah, we're on SoundCloud. Don't forget you can listen to there. Or on Stitcher. We're also on iTunes as well. You can download, subscribe. You can send us an email at the WNR podcast @gmail.com as well if you've got anything else to say. But that's it for today's episode. And it's been a cracker, innit, really? I've really enjoyed it. And we'll be joined by Jad for Payback. But until then, I've been James Rowlands and I've been joined by
Dan White.
And that's it, yeah. So thanks for listening, everybody, and bye.